I'm Jordanna.
I'm Emily, and welcome to Dream
Veg
Daddy.
Out. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Dream Daddy because in the inside we're both just gay men, right?
Yeah,
Gay dads.
yeah, that's how it works, right?
I don't know. We've been on a date with 3 of the dads.
Yes, but we've created our persona, Nick Offerman, Daddy Nick Offerman. Offerman, thank you. How could I forget that? I'm the one who wrote that. And then after that, we went on a date with our former college roommate who used to get wasted.
Yeah, but now he's a dad and living life.
And super
yeah,
cool.
we will live our best life, Alan. It sounds good? Okay, good. Because the music might be a little too loud. I wasn't sure. I think quite right. But I think we're good. Let's get into this. Yeah?
Let's get into that dad,
What is I just want you to know, before I have lunch here, right? And before we started, I broke a knife in half trying to cut an avocado. No, the avocado was not entirely ripe if it broke a knife in half. And now I just tried to grab a fork full of food and it broke in half. I'm a monster.
By the way, these are the heavy-duty plastic silverware ones, so they're
hard to break.
Yeah, really.
I'm a monster. The other night I bent a spoon.
That's not hard though. I bent spoons
like
all
a
the
metal
time.
spoon.
Me too. I think it depends on the size of the neck that's there.
It was a pretty good spoon. I've had it for a good number of years. Okay.
Because all of mine, I can just bend it back, and I'm either I'm really strong or
I couldn't bend it back. Yay! A fork god king.
Applause for stage hand.
Thank you.
I guess room hand.
Did you bend the spoon with your mind? I wish I could bend things with my mind. Unfortunately, it was just with my hands.
Are you ready to get into this?
I'm ready.
Oh my god.
Right, because we had so many saves. We want to go with the last one. That one, I think it's that one.
Dad book. We just started. By the way, I love that it's off-brand Facebook.
No, it's dad book. What are you talking about? So we've been on a date with Craig, Matt, and Robert.
By the way, I talked to my own friend who played this game before me, and she was so mad when I was Matt's weird. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, she was Matt is my favorite. You leave him alone.
I mean, Matt's just really hipster. And I don't know if I'm into it. He's hot, but...
I mean, yeah, he's hot, but also, the fact that he's I'm really socially awkward, but also I'm one of the coolest people and everyone loves me.
It seems, it's
You don't like
weird.
Matt? Thank you. I mean, he's pretty, but pretty can only get you so far in life.
It's true.
Yeah, she was also kind of horrified that I would, well, not horrified, she was really weirded out that I went on a date with Robert. Because she's he seems not your type at all. And I'm the brooding, mysterious kind? Yeah. No,
Craig for Dream Daddy.
She thought
you're voting for Craig, Skynuts? Craig has definitely been my, number 1 out of the 3 that we've dated.
He has been, but we haven't gone on a date with Brian, Joseph, Hugo, or Damien.
I'm excited to go on a date with Hugo. Aesthetically wise, Matt and Hugo are my type.
I don't like the porno stash.
Look, I mean, he can shave it, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't think it's quite a porno stash. He's giving me, sexy professor vibes, and I'm into it.
My friend actually thought that I'd go with him first. And I was
really?
I don't know. I mean, he named
You were, instantly in for Brian.
Yeah.
I feel like we should go on a date with Brian next.
Okay, and then Hugo. And then I don't really know if I want to... I don't know who I dislike.
I feel like we have to go on a date with everyone. Just to see.
Between Damien and Joseph, I don't know who I'm more
hesitant. And Art Mod? What about?
What?
Huh?
So we're going to go with my fellow ginger, Brian. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. Oh my god.
He's such a dad.
On a Friday night, you're most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. I wonder what his theme is here.
I don't know. It might be meat and liking cooking.
If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. It's kind of resourceful.
Hey. That's smart.
What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. He really likes his meat. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fire. Oh my god.
Of course, he wanted to be a fireman. He's such like a dad, typical dad.
And what's your favorite? Okay, well no. Here we go.
What?
It gets interesting now. What's his favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies.
Comedy. Well, he's a gay dad.
You know, I mean, aren't most of them bisexual at least?
I guess most. I
mean, because didn't he have a wife? I don't remember if we actually got to that part of it.
I don't know if he had a wife.
Because he has a daughter, and I mean, she's clearly his.
Yes. But there are many ways you can do that.
Yeah, not that many.
Any idea if they developed a mod to change some of the dad's looks, like get rid of a stash? Oh, I don't know. That would be an interesting thing to look up.
Yeah.
I don't mind the stash.
So what would it?
I like the look of facial hair. I don't like it on my face.
Yeah, I gotta shave like twice daily.
I mean, like when you kiss a man and he has facial hair, it scratches your face. And I have very sensitive skin. I then get very red.
Yeah,
I can't handle it.
I've never had that experience.
You couldn't find anything?
I've only really dated boys. So, or at least none of them ever had like full blown mustaches.
Yeah.
So, by the way, so he would not. What would he take with him to a desert island? Is his fishing pole? What would he never leave home without? His fishing pole. What does he spend a lot of time thinking about?
Portable fishing pole. Different.
Oh, okay. What? How? Okay.
I mean, portable fishing pole makes me think it like somehow shrinks down so they can like put it in his pocket. I don't know if that's how fishing poles work.
You couldn't find any mod to give her the stash.
That sucks. I think we can live with the stash.
I mean, the thing with the stash is like it's just above the upper lip. Like Brian's got like the full like Santa Claus going.
Yeah. See, I prefer not a beard, I think.
I'm not a huge fan of beards either. Also, I always get annoyed when I see drawings of beards because they look so fluffy, but they're not.
It depends on how much hair they have.
That's true. And also if they like maintain it.
Yeah.
But most of the time, like a lot of the guys that I know, it just looks like really gross pubic hair.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, my uncle is a great example of that. Well, he grew his hair out to like here, and it was these straight, like he dyed it like literally like straw yellow, and so it was kind of creepy. But it was like down to here, and it was like the grossest looking. He was so proud of it.
Facial hair is weird to me. The whole concept, I don't know.
The whole concept, yeah. What about chest hair though? Because I mean, he's got some peeking out.
I'm okay with it.
I like that it's all the same exact shade, even though in real life it probably wouldn't all be the same shade.
I mean, he also has no arm hair, which is
my
confusing.
god, that's super weird. He spends a little time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Are we gonna message him, or do we want to go? Okay,
let's message him.
First is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the hair in his chest. I wonder if they time that for when you go on his. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more. But it seems like Daisy and Amanda get along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids.
Look, you may really like him.
I crack my knuckles and start typing.
Sometimes it's the unexpected guys that you're into.
Yeah. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang soon. Yesterday?
That was only yesterday.
Was that yesterday?
We went on 3 dates in a day.
Yeah, because or maybe that was the end of that day? No, because I thought we went on a date with Matt after, like the day after.
Yeah, I thought so too. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I wait a couple minutes until a ding comes from my computer and says a message pops up on screen. It's Brian. Let's see what he has to say. I like the excitement there, like, it's Brian!
Yay! Hey, man. Always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Ryan.
He signed his name. That's cute.
Is it?
Friendly competition. This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf.
Oh god, we're gonna fail miserably, aren't we?
Do people actually fight over this in real life though?
Yes.
Because this is such a thing that I see in movies and TVs everywhere, but I've never actually experienced it. My brother's as close as it's come, and it's just because he had to beat me specifically.
Look, maybe you're not a super competitive person, but it happens.
Okay. I mean, I am a competitive person. I just learned to hide it because my brother was like, if I can't win, I'll just sit on you. And my brother's a big guy. Like, I'm not a small girl either, but he's a big guy. It's friendly competition. We will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy?
I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired. But I think I could keep it in the negatives.
Not that she's boasting at all.
No, definitely not.
Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. Oh my god! I love these. That's like, I love that the Earth is like at this weird.
Yep. No, it's perfect.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Our matey, I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Why are you talking like that?
Huh?
Because this mini golf practice course is pirate themed.
I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh.
Alright.
Come on, pirate dad. Would you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy.
Gee, I don't see pirates, only angles. There's no time for jokes. I like that. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't see pirates, only angles. The putter is my blade and the ball is my foe. I will slice it with heavenly grace to achieve the victory I know is mine.
Come on, Dad. You told me there's just gonna be some friendly competition.
Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle.
I may or may not have almost broken another fork.
I can see the crack in it.
What is wrong with me?
We need to bring in metal ones to the store or to the office. Words? I don't know how to speak.
It's just mini golf.
Just mini golf. It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place my hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf.
Whatever happens, you're just having fun.
Oh, we will have fun. When we beat them. You know, he complains about Brian being this competitive.
Oh, he's super competitive.
Like,
the most.
Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy.
Ahoy there, mateys!
Huh.
Who do you want me to be?
I'll be Brian and Amanda. I'll stay with the Offer Man family.
Okay, you want to be?
Yeah.
Okay. Ahoy!
Brian next up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? How is that okay.
Hey.
Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it?
Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Ugh.
Amanda gives Daisy a look.
Eh?
I mean, hey, Captain. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
Daisy winks at Amanda.
I'll look at those two.
The two peas in a pod.
Would it be better if we went over here?
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Lean over
bit.
this way. Okay. So you excited to get some mini golf in?
Oh, you know it.
You a gambling man?
Depends on what's on the table. I know when to hold them. Do I get you if I win?
I mean,
Go with that one. Amanda puts her hands over Daisy's ears. Gross! Oh! Brian blushes. He's clearly a little uncomfortable.
how about the loser buys drinks tonight?
Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting?
I'm listening.
Did we just mess up our date?
We may have.
The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend.
Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on?
I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that.
I'm very good at mini golf, you know.
Oh yeah?
Hole in one every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it.
I'm looking forward to seeing that happen.
Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best God win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Oh, it's an actual...
Oh shit! We have to go.
Oh! Oh, God. Hey! Okay. Oh, okay, this is... What? This
Hey,
is
we're doing great.
so much easier than I thought that this would be. Wow. What? Oh,
Oh no.
no.
You've lost your ball.
We
What?
have to make a hole in one. I think you want it between them.
I didn't.
I think you may have taken too long.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just go for it.
Just go for it. No, you wanted to hit the other. Yeah.
You've lost your
Hindsight is 2020.
Yo-ho-ho in a hole full of ball.
Yo ho ho.
Make sure to sweep under.
Oh. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking up. Wait, what?
Okay, what the heck? Ouija, we're dating some gay dads, as you do,
Just, casually. In this one cul-de-sac where you all happen to live.
and everyone's gay.
Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian Underfoot. We don't even know what his... Okay.
His last name is Harding, I think.
Well, I was going to say we don't even know how he's been doing, because we just know how we were in that mini game. So I'm trying to rationalize this.
Yes, it's a game.
I asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrow. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right, it is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad! Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep the streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up a particularly hard windmill hole. Grabbing her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo.
You've seen Barney the Dinosaur Rule 34 fan fiction and Sora and Ariel fan art. Yep.
No! Maybe?
No.
Dead men sink no pots.
Hey.
Yo-ho-ho in a hole
This is
full of ball.
insane.
Into the bra.
Hey, you're doing really well.
Oh my god.
Yo-ho-ho in a hole full of ball.
Oh no.
Oh, so close.
You've lost your ball.
Yeah, there's something out there for everyone.
What?
No, you needed to hit it
You've
dead
lost
on,
your ball.
I think.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, that's a fake hole!
Yep.
What the hell?
You've lost your ball.
Ooh.
Let's do well.
You've
Aw.
lost your ball.
Oh, this is interesting. Your little foot.
Always carry a pocket knife. That was a dad rule.
You've seen worse like Barney the Dinosaur rule? What?
Rule 34 is that there's
Okay. Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I'm not curious why that was. Why did you say that? We do.
Because she doesn't know what the heck's going on.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get it. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present. But confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it.
Man, that was some good shooting there, Nick.
It's no joke. I have bested you on the field of battle.
I think Minnie got. I've bested you.
I've bested you on the field of battle.
Oh yeah, we got them.
We got the eggplant. Yeah. And it felt good, Brian. It felt real good.
Oh.
Brian and I eyeball each other, electricity shooting between us.
Ooh.
Daisy, did you have a good time?
Oh ho ho, I did. Yo ho ho. Yo ho. I can't read, apparently. Actually, I didn't see it. Someone else did. But they told you about it.
Yeah, that's the fun part. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet.
I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here.
I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Dude, she's
Sounds like a
man.
plan, Nick. You cool with that?
She's such a
Of
good
course we're
man.
cool with that.
Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble.
She's a very good wingman.
Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart.
Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that?
Why does like everyone want to go get like wasted?
I feel like that's what adults do. It's like, you're gonna go out, you go to a bar. It's like, but what if I don't drink?
Right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I've never really experienced it. Let's go to a bar. Like, I mean, there's plenty of them in Burbank.
I have.
But that sounds like a plan. Brandon and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the day.
You're not enjoying this date?
Shh. He's trying to like fluff up his feathers and he can only do it for so long in front of Brian.
2 pineapples of hospitality, please. I am really having an issue reading today.
Same. The bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks inside a hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. What?
Sounds like a Mai Tai.
Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks
If you don't want yours, I'll take it.
and mess out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're gonna have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have.
It's sweet that you're willing to put all of that work into taking care of your dead grass.
Oh! What? My grass is perfectly healthy.
It's okay, buddy. I know just the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own.
Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. This is literally just like my friend Brian. He's always gonna like one up you with everything. It doesn't matter. Like, he's a really cool guy, but like whenever it comes to anything, he's like,
Oh, I know best.
Yeah. And it's also like you're doing it wrong. Because his dad's like a construction worker. So he's like, no, you're doing that wrong.
That's annoying.
I
don't like that.
He's an interesting guy. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover, Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always makes me want to own a deck.
Ugh, I hate this show.
Why?
It's so clearly fake.
Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares?
I care. I'm a general
Oh
contractor.
my god!
I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating these decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum.
So you don't want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes sleep over a deck that long. Nobody would watch it.
I don't like any of these home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real.
Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers?
I have terrible news for you, Nick.
No. No! Not them too!
That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons.
I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip our pineapples. Sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor?
Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in.
Wow, nice work.
Yeah, I kind of took over the footsteps of my old man. It's like after the footsteps. Yep. Yep. You can stop talking.
He was a general contractor too? Okay, so see, he does have arm hair. It's just on, like, the far edge of his arm.
I mean, I guess it's kind of how hair works.
I mean, personally, I have red hair, but, like, my arm hairs are, like, blonde and white.
Mine too.
Like, I don't... He's exactly one shade of orange.
Look. That's how hair works.
Mm-hmm. Especially on gingers.
Yeah, it's not like a lot of people have brown hair and then a ginger beard, or ginger hair and then a brown beard. The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become your father, then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter. So it's an absolute dream job, for me at least.
Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad. And I've always been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Classic dad joke. Ask about his daughter. Stare him down unblinking.
I think I asked about his daughter.
I thought you were going to say one of the classic jokes.
Oh. Is that what you're leaning towards?
That is what I'm leaning towards.
But I feel like he'd really like us to ask him about his daughter. He loves his daughter.
You're right. Ah! So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age.
Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly.
I feel like that's just a daughter thing, though. Usually, I've seen, like, kids kick their parents and what's that. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See? We can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason.
Right, he doesn't like him.
I think. Let's keep it moving. About his dog, complain about kids these days, compliment his beard.
Compliment his beard.
Yeah. Oh, more eggplants.
Oh.
Your beard is nice. It looks very healthy.
Thanks, I grew it myself.
Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad. Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset.
Hi, upset. I'm dad.
No!
I mean, you walked right into that one. That's dad joke 101.
Listen, buddy. I took dad joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level classes. And well on my way to a degree in fart humor.
Wow, Amanda must be so proud.
She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian, and I gesture to it. Cool fish.
It's definitely fake.
What? Really?
Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with a plastic coconut. Plastic coconut glued to it.
I look over. He's right.
But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though.
Of course it was. Oh, really? I actually almost said that regardless.
Yep, I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it, throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh, man. That's some of the best food I've ever had.
That actually sounds amazing.
Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out too. Then all of a sudden it just started running. So I jumped on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and started fighting with the damn thing. I'm out here for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just a man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tugger the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat single-handedly. And you know what happens next?
What happens next?
The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me right out. I wake up the next morning on the deck, the fish gone. Never felt dumber.
So it got away?
I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. I don't know who that is.
Moby Dick.
Okay.
I'm sure Daisy would be supportive.
Oh man, fishing's the life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing?
Actually, I have a confession to make.
Oh god, he's never been fishing.
Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I'm leaning close. What? I'm amazing at fishing. I'm the best at fishing. No one can outfish me. What?
I'm amazing at fishing? I don't know. Which one?
This just makes me angry because they didn't give us any option other than I'm amazing.
I know. Maybe one of them's gonna be sarcastic?
Maybe. Do we want to go with no one can outfish me or I'm amazing at fishing?
I'm amazing.
Chat, what do you think? They all sound so distinct. Yeah. Got any suggestions there for us? I mean, this is just...
I think I'm amazing.
I'm amazing?
Yeah.
Let's go with I'm amazing at fishing. I'm simply the best out there.
Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing.
Oh, no. Oh. I don't know.
Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fish spot. Fish spot. I'll bring some beers. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on. You know you want to.
We went with amazing. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yeah. Oh.
Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish so we can get you mowing my lawn.
You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Nick, good at catching fish, offer man for nothing. I am spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me.
Sounds like it'll be a scrap.
Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside.
Till next time.
This is a great opportunity for friendship. Kiss my back, Brian!
I'm real excited. I think this is a great opportunity for friendship.
I do like kiss my bass, but oh, we got my right plant. also for catching more fish than Brian. Oh my god.
You're killing me with these puns, Nick.
You just have to keep every lie you ever told in line and never deviate from your story. Eggplant, yeah.
Oh yeah, all that eggplant.
Mull it over. Now come around to the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it? Too late! Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV.
So, how was your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he?
Nah, he's pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious.
Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency. Come on, Dad. He seems like a neat dude. Neat dude.
I think so? I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy? You and Daisy end up doing?
Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food.
Huh.
Don't tell him I said that.
That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe.
I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age.
Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did.
I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again?
That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me.
Oh!
I told him I was an amazing fisherman. Fisherman?
You hate fishing.
I know. I'm kind of panicking.
I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently about on a lake for hours on end, with no promise of a tangible reward. Your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you, and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake reflection, or simply just the abyss.
Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us.
It is my constitutional right to outright refuse to this order.
Daisy's coming too?
Well,
I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog.
fine, sold, I'm in. The best fisherman is a fisherwoman. I remember Stardew Valley. Yes, I'm fantastic.
Alright, ambushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay?
You got it, Pops.
Yeah, like after every date, he goes to bed.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Okay.
They really stepped up the production value in episode 5. Huh?
Cell phone holster?
Ooh!
Let me mow your lawn this weekend.
We did it! We got an ass!
lawn this weekend.
Oh yeah. Mow my lawn. Okay, that sounds too
So I just love that cell phone holster is the highest rank there.
I mean, it makes sense.
Welcome.
Soft boy, 1 of 3.
Dads.
Ooh. 30. Hugo?
Mhm.
We gotta see how all these are like.
Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. On Friday nights, most likely too, brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. If you had one thing to take with you on her desert island, what would it be? And remembrance of things passed by Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. What do you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. What do you
Not gonna
take
date.
home without my glasses? Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Alan, is this you?
Alan doesn't wear a bow tie though.
I know.
I mean, I like him, but he seems a little like pretentious.
Who knows?
I mean, he named his son Ernest Hemingway.
I know.
First and middle name, I think.
I know.
I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Wanna hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings.
I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you can come by and replace them?
That's their bad. Uh-oh. Oh, there's more
I
message.
completely understand if you don't want to or you can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get.
I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. 11 and 12, like hands down. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda.
Morning, Pops.
Hey, how was middle school for you?
Ugh.
Oh, bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible.
Oh.
Everyone sucks, no self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in the gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like?
I don't remember.
Yeah, sure.
Didn't like it.
I think I didn't like it.
I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me, and I'll never forget.
What'd she do to you?
I stare off into middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham, him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it.
See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school?
Oh, Mr. Vega requested me to help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for.
Hmm.
You get good with aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory.
Square pizza.
I
That's
don't
like-
know.
That's like a high school thing where they, or like when I was in middle school, they had these like the big baking trays. They'd make the whole thing pizza and then they just cut it into
Yeah.
squares, but like you never got crust that way, and it always made me angry because that's the best part of pizza.
I agree.
Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore?
Whoa.
No, it's because Bobby Willingham threw up in one of the vats of clam chowder and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. That's horrifying.
I don't know. Okay.
That
Right, let's
means
leave
that
this-
they were serving clam chowder that had throw up in it.
Yeah. No, I'm just having worked in the food industry was like,
How?
yeah. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past.
Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish.
By the way, she didn't tell anyone. That's on her too.
That's true.
Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous.
What are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole?
Don't you put fear in my heart?
Well, did they have penguins there?
Yes, they have penguins there.
Hey.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean.
Actually, I really hope there's an octopus in this. I don't think we're gonna see any, but I really hope there's an octopus. They're so
For
pretty.
any apparent reason, you love octopuses.
They're great. They're so smart and like
Octopi.
I love the amount of story. Yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Have you seen all the stories about ones where like the octopus memorized the guard's patterns and opened its tank, ate fish, and came back and sealed this tank before any guard
That's
would see?
amazing.
Yeah, they were like, why do these fish go missing? And then all of a sudden it was like this octopus was so smart. It's kind of cruel to keep them locked up.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's
there was
cruel to keep a lot of animals locked up, but that's just me.
there was one story about this guy fed the octopus some fish or something, and then it broke out of its or shrimp or whatever it eats. I think it was fish, and one of them was bad, so it came back and threw it at him, and then it went back to its tank, which not only says that it totally could have escaped at any time, but that it was totally okay. It was more indignant about the fact that it got a bad one, and was like,
That's
"No,
hilarious.
I'm gonna throw this at you because I'm mad at you. Now I'm going home." Like that's such a person thing to do.
It is.
I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' ends. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled.
I'm so glad you're here.
Hugo!
It's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded. Most of the kids won't stop screaming at as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers.
I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over there.
Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start.
Oh.
Can you guys put your phones away?
All of the kids look up for a moment and stare at Hugo. Then they go back to the texting. At least they're quiet?
Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it.
There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school, after all.
We'll see.
The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid.
These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil.
The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet?
Hey.
Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef.
Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on an old man in the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile
Perseverance.
thank you. Of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Oh.
It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on. They have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish.
While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines.
Oh.
That right there is a lionfish. Do you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size?
Whoa.
Hey.
Their spines are venomous too. I can't read.
Nature is hardcore.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here.
Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Oh.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world.
And they just, keep it here?
Oh, they're just relatively harmless so long you don't step on them.
What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis.
Cool.
Oh.
Nature's wild.
Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him.
This dude is so self-conscious.
I mean, his last name, I wonder if he legally changed his name to Offer Man. Because I feel like that's more appropriate for him.
Yeah.
Hey, see that fish over there?
Oh.
That one?
Yeah. That's the... American longfin, blue-nosed wrigglyfish, humphead wrasse?
I would go with blue-nosed wigglefish.
Oh.
Yeah?
Did you know that? Paranormal fish trivia. It's like psychiatric fish trivia. Political fish trivia.
Psychiatric. We gotta go. Right?
Psychiatric fish trivia.
Yeah.
This is the only species of fish known to develop clinical depression.
Wait, are you serious?
Serious as a heart attack. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes. Oh.
That's a clownfish.
Right. Damn.
Well, that didn't go great.
I'm so used to the Brian mindset. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little books about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. There's an octopus.
There's an octopus, yes.
I like how it's just
Chilling.
the ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Wow.
Oh.
I walk over to join him.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I feel like this would be the appropriate.
Yeah.
We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It's truly as fascinating to be able to observe in a setting such as this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, eggplants!
That's a very astute point, Nick.
We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. Oh, hey, you just saved.
Yeah, it saves sometimes.
Probably because you got the eggplant. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edge of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moistured hands? Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water.
Do you want to pet some rays, Nick?
Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance.
Come on, it'll be fun and informative.
To make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance.
Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams. And the anemones are perfectly safe to touch.
I didn't know that's how they were spelled.
I didn't either.
Against my better judgment, I approach the tank. Slowly dipping my hand into the cold water, I touch a stingray as it glides past me.
See? Not so bad.
It feels like fun, slimy leather.
Ew. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right?
Nerd! I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed figure of ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of the horseshoe crab. Probably mispronounced that. My hand brushes Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me.
It's not that much, but I'll give you 5 bits. I'm giving 10 to the people on Wednesday because they're the best and no one will replace them. Thank you.
We're half that group.
Yeah. I'm generally on Wednesdays.
Thank you, though, by the way.
Yes, thank you. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish.
Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes.
Wait. That's a girl over there looking suspicious.
Why is that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan, get back here.
Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit.
Want to tell me what's in that bag? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag?
Susan won't budge. I look over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. Oh my god.
Dead in the clink.
I feel like he doesn't appreciate sarcasm.
No, I don't think so. I would go with we don't have time for games here.
But I will say I love the other options, which are I'm not afraid to hit a child.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, military fighter. Really appreciate it.
Is that what it looks like when they send them, or?
You can have different messages.
That's cute. I like that. They're like.
I really like the cupcakes. They're adorable.
Yeah,
they're like little giggling cupcakes too.
Yeah, we don't have time for games here. Hey, Richard.
Yeah, we got some hearts.
Whatever it is, it goes back to the touch tank now.
You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Oh.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down?
Next time you won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor and lands with a wet slap. Whatever poor creature she took. Oh! We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Oh, God.
Sweet manchego.
You know what? Forget what?
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor, and an employee scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan?
I was trying to free him.
To where? Outside? Where he's gonna die?
I don't know.
Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later.
Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Oh.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here.
Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks. Sea urchins, tiny fish, a rainbow of beautiful underwater plants. Plant life surround us.
Oh.
Look over here.
Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth.
Hey.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it?
It's the only reason they threw that in there.
Yep. Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth.
A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Oh.
Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day.
Ow.
That sounds awful.
Man, we thought we had it hard.
Oh.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All, however, many thousands of them.
You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can.
No.
I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. Learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Ooh, thank you. Let's go get it. Donated 15 cents, not a lot, but oh well. Let's get it. Off I go. Thank you, military fighter.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
I will say I am horribly, I don't know really anything about what most of those emojis are. So.
Well, we got a sarcasm emoji. We got.
What's the one that's poofing? Oh, that's the first one?
What? A kappa?
Yeah. What's that?
That means sarcasm.
Okay. What's the one the guy whose head just disappears?
I don't know. Look, I don't speak emojis.
Well, because I didn't realize they had actual names.
Oh yeah.
I'm just so used to the traditional iPhone
See, I'm
stupid
old.
ones.
I'm used to doing a colon.
You know, nothing really beats the colon and then the diagonal.
Yeah.
You're leaving? Aw. Well, thanks for joining us.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the cheers and stopping by.
Oh,
Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person.
no wonder my friend thought I'd like him. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean.
We'll get there.
We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins?
Yes, we get to see the penguins.
Hell yeah. A group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puppet enclosure, trying to get their attention.
Are people just obsessed with penguins?
It's a thing.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. They become really popular. There seems to be more obsessions about various animals just all over. The first time I ever saw anyone have a penguin obsession was in the movie Good Luck Chuck.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, well, the basic premise of the movie is that this girl, when the main character Chuck, when he was little, this girl had a crush on him, and so she tried having sex with him, and he was 11, so he was like, "What? No, gross." And then she put a curse on him, saying that basically no girl will ever want to stay with you, but to the next they'll find their true love. So there's this whole thing about that, and he finally meets a girl that he really cares about. She works at the penguin exhibit. And at one point, her skirt is getting trapped in the car door, and her skirt gets ripped off, and you see that her underwear also has penguins. At one point, you go into her room, and there's just penguin stuff everywhere. It was a little obscene, but it was a silly movie. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Huh?
He said till lunchtime. What was that?
That's more bits. Thank you, military fighter.
I'm new here, I guess. I don't know.
No, you're not. You're good. This is the good kind of spam.
We appreciate the spam. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm.
Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure.
Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours?
It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend.
I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just at the side of one of the employees. How are these kids this smart?
Look, they're middle schoolers. They're devious humans.
So I was just reading post on Tumblr.
No offense if anyone's a middle schooler.
I read a post on Tumblr the other day, which was literally they're school went to the zoo, and one of the students tried to steal a penguin, and they got halfway up, so the school is now banned from going there. I don't know. I'm used to the zoo.
My homeschooling group got banned from going some places because of how bad people were. I can't believe people would do this.
I don't know how, because every time I've seen any zoo I've ever been to has been super you cannot get back there.
Yeah, I don't know. Kids are.
I mean, the only ones you could do is the monkey one or whatever, or the giraffe, because you could just hop the fence. But
Yeah.
they had security all over.
I don't know, man.
Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? Okay, that answers. We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Real life foreshadowing. Hugo looks around.
I don't know.
I'll create a distraction.
Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room.
I don't know.
Everybody, I have an announcement.
The whole room turns towards Hugo.
Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins.
Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me.
Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins.
The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing?
I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom.
Where are they even gonna go?
They're gonna live in my closet.
Look, I just don't have the time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here.
Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. No, that's not true. With some exceptions. They don't all live in cold climates, but if you're splitting hairs here, did I mention that they don't fly?
The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Try to relate? I think that's
Yeah.
instead of bribing.
Yeah.
Bribing would work with his daughter. I think back to the time when I released all of the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, life can be cruel.
Money. Give me money.
Wow. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second.
Okay. Well, give it to me right now.
I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well I have $12 and some change, but there's a button here. Is that enough?
Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal.
We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block those birds. Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh. No, what?
How does this work?
Oh! Oh! Oh, this is weird.
Oh, you have to hit it. Oh no.
Yeah, I just... Hey. Okay, so I have endless blocks.
Yeah.
Oh look, they even animated her in there. This is just sad.
This is sad. I
Oh
think
my
one
God,
of
it's
them
sad.
got out.
No!
The penguins are escaping. They're all escaping. They're all escaping!
How am I supposed to do this?
I don't know!
Oh. What? What? No! Oh!
7 penguins escaped.
The penguins got money!
Yep.
Never give up, never remember. That tip number 60. Phew, glad that's over. Just in time. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Oh.
And that's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world.
A few people in the audience clap out of sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. I'm curious, what's your opinion of, like, in movie theaters when people clap when it ends?
I think it's weird.
Yeah, like...
It's not it's a movie. It's like, there aren't any people alive.
Yeah, like, I don't
get it.
I feel like you're clapping more for yourself.
Yeah, it's weird to me.
And there's always that one person that's gotta, like, scream while they do it. They're like, yeah!
I'm just like, okay, calm down.
It wasn't that good. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over.
I don't know.
Molly, what are you doing in there?
I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega.
You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You will have a dead penguin on your hands.
Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Sweet man.
What?
Shavo.
I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they can compare animal thief notes.
You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Nick, did you just bribe a child? You can't play by the... I think you should just be honest with him. I bribed a child.
It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done.
I'm not proud of it either, or of my penguin facts lecture, but at least we got her out of it.
Penguin facts. TM.
Of course it's trademarked.
I love that when you type now, it actually, like, if you type TM, it'll, like, make it... I use that way more than I should, honestly.
Well, it doesn't actually mean that it's a registered trademark.
I still use it
So
way
you
more than
can...
I
No,
should.
what I'm saying, like, it doesn't actually really mean anything. If it's a registered trademark, it'll have an R next to it. Let's just get through the day and get out of here.
The more you know. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside.
Hey, Nick, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver.
It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hey.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards?
What? What is a cheese board?
It's a board of a array of expensive cheeses.
Okay, so it's not like a game. It's like literally just...
No, it's like a board of cheeses. It's
Okay.
Like, you put like blue cheese and all of the other like artisan cheeses on there.
Okay.
I mean, I have a feeling that Nick Offerman loves a cheese board.
Nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board?
I would go with I'm all about cheese. Maybe, sure, yeah, nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board.
Hey, eggplant!
Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything. See you around.
I think we have to get at least 3 eggplants in order to get an S. Because we got 2 hearts, but it's like I kind of like you.
Yeah.
I'll walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. That makes me think of the way my dad literally talks and refers to me, because when I was little I'd fall down a lot. So he'd always call me Boo Boo Bear, because like I literally just had bruises or cuts everywhere. And so it eventually got shortened to just Bear. For a while it was Boo Bear. That is still to this day my name in his phone. He'll be like, how's the bear doing? And I'm just like,
That's adorable, though.
It is. I'm just glad that he doesn't go with the full like Boo Boo Bear
Yeah.
anymore. I'm like, I'm grown.
Bear's a reasonable nickname. Boo Boo Bear, when you're an adult, is like, Dad, can you not?
Yeah. And before I knew it, I made a pop through the front door. What you up to tonight?
Just doing some homework. How's the aquarium?
It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal the penguin.
We've all been there.
Well, some of us. I had to run and grab her before any of the employees saw.
Hey.
You got to go to the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us?
Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a
what?
kind of a stick in the mud.
He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes.
You mean take a nap?
There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father.
Always try to make others around you happy. Dad tip number 90.
Ooh,
Confidence.
Is that
Bride.
angry? Angry about the weather.
Ooh, we got an S.
Playing with the light.
What do you say?
Something about playing with the light.
I don't know.
I love it. So youth we didn't really get much of, but like angry about weather. Oh my god, look at that score.
Yeah. No, I think we're doing great. We got 2 S's so far.
Welcome.
Asiago
You
getter.
got dads.
All right. So do we want to go on a date with everybody? You're like, no.
I feel like we've got to go on at least one just to see.
Okay, so
I
then-
mean,
Let's go with Damien just to get it out of the way.
you think why is
He's wearing eyeshadow.
no,
Oh,
his eyes are
red.
literally like purple.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they all sort of have, except for Hugo.
How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I'll try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On Friday nights, you're most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens.
So he's Norman Bates.
I mean, maybe. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A coffin? What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. What do you do when you what did you want to be when you grew up? A bat? What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spent a lot of time thinking about mortality.
Salence?
Sure.
I don't know what
Sure.
that
Let's
means.
go on a. His last name is Blood March.
Okay.
Moving pictures is hands down the best Rush album. Dad tip number 12.
Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message.
Hey, dude, you seem. Sorry, that's you.
Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee, and then the computer finally dings. It's gonna be like 3 words.
Nick, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me as a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked.
Oh, well, there's more.
I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch.
I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda! Can you help me with something?
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples.
No, can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand that speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Yeah.
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids go over here saying LOL and LMAO or whatever and decided that they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s.
So, what do I do?
Where's your pen and quill?
What?
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball?
Okay, now I know you're messing with me.
Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or
So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me. So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Like, the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still got a B, though.
Great. So what do I say to Damien?
I got this.
Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards.
Yes.
Nick. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, suppose that's that. Oh my god.
Yeah, this looks great.
I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor. Estate, the Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. There's a dog. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. He just walked into his house without having anyone...
The door opened.
Okay. Hello? Silence. An old lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien?
Nick! Pleasure to have you in my home.
I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's the door slamming shut?
Oh, sorry. There was a draft.
And the door creaking open when I knocked?
I accidentally left the door unlocked.
His nails are painted black.
Of course they are.
And the creepy oil paintings?
I like oil paintings.
Great.
Right. Please, let me show you around.
Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh.
This is one of the older homes on the block. Oh, whoops.
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest.
Oh.
Through extensive renovations, I've been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling.
We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era?
That's my son's room. You know the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see.
We reach the door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
And this is the library.
Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arch windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. It's pretty. All the butterflies.
Meet the dead. Look at the
Pick up a
butterflies.
book?
Look at the butterflies.
Yeah, butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs.
I pinned them all myself. Maybe I should show you how sometime. Yep.
I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger.
The pinner's gambit.
Is that a thing?
No.
Pick up a book?
Yeah. You know, Nick, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths in the life of crime and cause too much of a distraction from work and school.
I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggles against the chain that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looks up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Actual book. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf.
That's a rare book from my private collection.
I thought he'd put it on his son.
Hmm?
I thought he'd put it on his son.
Oh, no. I would say look out the window.
Sorry.
I walked to the window and greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, you can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughter on his back.
Daughters.
Daughters.
Three of them. You know what? I'm gonna be right
You
back.
okay?
I think
You wanna
should
take a break?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to be right back. We're back.
We're back now that I'm not dying from laughter. Okay. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view with the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, oh.
What did you just do?
That? I don't know how I did that. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me with happily doing push-ups with one hand now.
Of course.
Damn.
Oh.
Did you know that Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length mirror windows?
I feel like that's fake.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, really?
Oh.
No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke.
Oh.
Please, will you join me for tea? Why do I feel like he's British?
A little bit. I follow Damien to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat at one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth of, or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the latter time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the table on which they served.
Oh.
Oh.
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea.
That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich.
Your home was really impressive.
I like the cake. Ooh, eggplants. Seems like you really put a lot of work into this place.
Huh.
Thank you.
Huh.
No one's ever complimented my home before.
Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. Look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous.
That's very generous of you to say.
What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Well, when I was a young boy, my father...
Can he take you into the city?
Sorry?
Did you guys see a marching band?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You're serious.
Of course.
But you know, the song? Amanda made me listen to it? Seriously?
I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
Why not go all the way?
I like not dying when I catch a cold.
He takes a sip of tea. He takes a sip of tea.
Oh.
I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and not to try to live a life that strictly aligned with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to really appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Nick, do you have any hobbies?
Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff.
Oh.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies.
Quick, sound sophisticated!
like watching soap making videos on the internet.
I love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. That does kind of seem a little up his alley, though.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
I like
Yeah.
watching soap making videos on the internet. Soap is an important advancement in modern society. Getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor. He's gonna think we're making fun of him.
Oh.
I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes. Which I guess goes to show we should leave it to the professionals. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Ooh.
That is so pretty. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
Oh.
My garden.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh.
Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously.
Oh.
You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal or romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other, each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plant it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
What if you're just bad at tying knots, then?
Well, then you fart.
Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off of a vine. The Victorians were really weird.
Yes.
Yeah, like, if you became a widow, you were expected to be in mourning for at least 2 years, which included, but it was not limited to, wearing black every day and not talking to anyone or even leaving your house.
Oh, that's fun. That's a totally reasonable thing we should ask all widows to do.
2 years.
I'm assuming just women?
2 to 5 years.
Just
Yeah.
women, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, of course. Men, go get some booty. Women, though, you better mourn that husband.
2 years. 2 to 5 years.
Sure. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? The loins are ablaze.
Thou art the tightest.
3 cheers for sweet revenge.
Oh.
I mean, I kind of want to go with my loins are ablaze, but also I don't know if that's the right choice.
I don't think any of these could be wrong, honestly.
Okay.
I mean,
What are you leaning towards?
my loins are ablaze, or thou art the tightest.
Let's go with my loins are ablaze. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred.
Well,
And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower?
snapdragons, honeysuckle, sunflowers.
Honeysuckles.
That's what I was thinking. They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drop of nectar when you pull the stem.
I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you.
He put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. His husband did
I guess not.
it? I'm so sad. Suddenly a phone rings.
Oh, Nick, will you excuse me? I must take this.
He pulls the cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died.
Oh.
Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle!
Fix that guard.
Nope.
Must be that piece then? Yeah, like that? No. Turn
Like
it
this?
around like that. Nope. Okay. Wait,
Well, it's this
turn
one.
Turn it the other direction then. Like that. Yeah, try that. Nope. It must be that one. It must be that piece. That's the head.
We're not gonna do this. What? Oh, we're gonna lose.
We're totally gonna lose.
think that's the point, though. Is I don't think you're supposed to.
I mean, this looks like it's a puzzle that we can totally solve. Wait, can you move it? Oh, you can flip it upside down. Okay, now
Nope.
spin it like...
That way?
Yeah, sure. Wait, did you flip it up again? Flip it upside down? Okay, try it that way.
Out of time.
There you go.
Oh.
I didn't realize
Laserdisc is clearly the superior digital. Crap. I can't figure this out. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. I hope it's not about the Garg.
Ah,
My sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so...
what?
Nick, did you break my gargoyle?
All I did was lean on it.
Ah,
I just had it installed last week. No matter. I suppose we'll give you a chance to work on my masonry skills. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I must take my leave.
That's no problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries at the hem of his coat with his fingers and look away.
Everything is perfectly fine, but, it's Lucien.
What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs to come to the school post haste.
Do you need help?
Oh, no, you don't have to.
Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side.
Let's go.
Hmm.
Is this something that you'd really like? I don't know.
No, this is not something that you bring your date on with you. No.
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Uh-oh. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the "my kids are in trouble" rodeo.
huh.
What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see it to believe it.
Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness.
Watch your step.
I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I should recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay in a creepy basement. Did you hear that music?
Yeah.
So, like, ominous. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Teacher, thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around in the scene of the crime and a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around.
Huh.
What happened here? Ernest punched me.
Lucien tried to kill me.
Ah,
The room falls silent.
I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen.
You promised me where there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Whoa. Wait a second. Lucien, did you try to cask of... or whatever. I'm neither confirming nor denying that.
I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's cask of Amontillado? Whatever.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to the cellar with a promise of wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall.
oh.
It's a lovely story.
So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes before he's an idiot. Because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine.
And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off.
Ernest, 20 minutes?
Dad!
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado. It took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story?
I read the first 5 pages and then read the review of the movie.
What?
It's only 5 pages long and there's no movie.
Just gonna say there's no movie of that. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson.
Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands.
You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here.
Teacher! Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. That's not how that happens. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarsh, you too.
Thank you for your meditation.
Ooh, that felt good.
Those are tense.
We all head upstairs and out of the school. It's intense silence. Lucy and Damien and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily.
I'm not going to therapy again.
Hmm.
I know, son. It's entirely up to whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you will have to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too.
Huh.
Maybe you can spend this week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car.
I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed.
Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son.
Lucian continues staring out of the window.
Love you too.
Brooding darkness.
Teenager angst.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
Oh.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out.
It's alright. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
Huh.
There is that, yes.
It's probably just going through a phase. I admire how you handle that. This kind of thing happen a lot.
I really admire how you handle that.
You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been.
I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors.
It rarely does. You're a good dad.
See you around soon?
Eggplant!
Oh, sorry, no.
See you around.
It'd be my honor and my pleasure.
Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
He's weird. Damien's weird.
I think it's actually more weird that he didn't, like, get angry at him.
I mean, that's good.
It is, but it's like, I don't know. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
Yo.
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
Ugh, hate this show. The couple on-screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. Wife, I told you I wanted a two-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad.
I am not pooping outside, Greg! Why don't they just get a regular size house?
I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he tried to...
He lured us down to the cell with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How'd you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me?
Lucian livestreamed the entire thing.
This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character. But he's really good company. And surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too. How'd we do?
Eat a lot of broccoli. Dad tip number 21.
No thanks.
Broccoli's delicious. We got an A.
That was a phenomenal.
I love
date.
that there's just Poe. Afternoon tea. I don't know what that is. Darkness. Automotive care. Flip up sunglasses.
I didn't expect to get an A.
I didn't either.
Cool.
Interview
Welcome.
with the vampire.
You've got dads.
You've got I love that.
Do we want to date Joseph next?
I guess we kind of have to.
So who do we want to ultimately date?
Craig.
Craig
You go.
or Brian? I feel like those are the top 3, right?
Yeah. I mean, we do have at least 2 more dates we can go on with them
Yeah.
before I go anywhere. Do we want to give Joseph a try just to see how weird his family is?
Give Joseph a try.
I wonder how many people are like, I'm gonna just go on every date with him
Yeah.
in a row, or him, or him, or you. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, Joseph it is.
Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me on the open water, setting sail in the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, what are you most likely to? Lead the community a fun mixer. If you one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My 6th string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I could be a better man, husband, and father.
He seems so fake.
All right. Seems very fake, and also his last name is Christensen.
His name is
seems-
Joseph. Like, okay.
Yes, Joseph Christensen. He loves Jesus, okay? Always help a friend in need. Dad tip number 24.
His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y?
No.
Screw this, dude, I'm out. I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray?
No, Jesus.
Is he gonna pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? How I feel talking to religious people. Talking to Joseph, huh? Ah!
Small
Amanda.
Jesus. You're just a little sprinkling of Jesus here and there.
Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that?
I selectively ignore every time you do pops.
Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen.
Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you don't want to talk, just message him. Or if you want to talk. Baby Jesus? Always baby Jesus.
What about, Black Jesus? I've never been.
What about a black baby Jesus?
Hey, we got all those.
One time, I went to a Jesuit college. So during Christmas, we always had a nativity. Nativity, that's what you call those. Someone stole baby Jesus out of the nativity one time.
Why?
And then they like fenced them all off and they were like, you're not allowed to go in there. It was great.
I don't understand.
I think they stole baby Jesus and replaced it with a black baby. I think that was what they did. I don't know. It was
Okay.
weird. But someone stole baby Jesus and it was like a huge thing.
The things that weirded me out I watched, there's an episode of that 70s show like this where they have live people doing the nativity scene.
That's weird.
Like why? I mean,
I don't know. I'm not a Jesus-y person.
because it was like, it's a thing that's
They stole a god. I mean, it was like a prop, but sure, yeah, it was a god.
but I've never
It was
been
like a baby doll, you know.
they just go to the store and get one of those like plastic babies, but like a black one, and then just bring that in.
It was something like that. It really was.
That's great.
On with the game. Okay, let's continue with the game.
But I've never been friends with the priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis?
Yeah.
First of all, he's youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest.
He has a tattoo.
I don't know.
There's a difference?
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this.
Oh.
Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the BBQ. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy.
Isn't that a little too business casual?
Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this.
Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley face. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive his response.
What'd he say? Hi, Nick. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know.
Joseph.
Sorry, Joseph.
I like that half of these guys sign their name.
It's weird. It's a weird thing.
Like, it's literally... Okay. That wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points.
Yes, he does.
Does he? He used 2.
Yes. It was a lot, though. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde.
I think that's how you pronounce that?
Sure.
Tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time.
Why so many exclamation points, Alan?
He's excited.
You excited?
I respond back. Sounds like fun! Tilde, Nick.
Great, come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here.
Well, I guess I'm doing this.
Save brownies for me?
Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore?
Oh.
Amanda stares at me, unblinking.
I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Oh.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing.
Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Nick.
I love the giant acre.
Oh my god! How did I miss that?
I don't know.
But what if I have a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? And what if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies?
Oh my god.
The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Nick? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph Eldest. What's his name?
Hey.
Hey,
I think it's Christian.
yeah, it was like Christian and then Krisha or something.
Yeah. It's Chris.
Chris, right. Hey again, I'm Nick.
I know what your name is.
Oh yeah, we went to the barbecue. Has the, Please don't say it. Jesus!
That was fantastic.
Chris blinks. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that.
You're weird.
Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of an open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. He already made a bad first impression, though.
Yeah.
Like, he already met them all. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and awful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph
Peeks his head around the corner. Thank you. Nick, you made it!
That was a really weird, like... Joseph approaches with his arms wide.
I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake?
I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Hey.
He would want to bake. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. It's a boat. It's a boat bookcase.
Oh, dear God.
It's
With
like
Jesus on the top of it.
It's like I'm at Hobby Lobby all over again. The magazine just says teen. They literally had a section that had like all this really cheesy nautical stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like some of it was cool, but like they literally had like a mini shelf, like maybe yay big.
Of just nautical things?
Well, no, it was a boat like that.
Oh, okay.
That was, it had like 2 shelves in it. Flashbacks. Ah!
Yeah.
Hated that job.
I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry.
I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy.
It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure.
Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes from his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself.
I I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy.
We try to cut him a little sack where we can. And here are the twins, Christian, Christy. Say hello to Nick.
Gross.
Hello, Father. Hello, Nick.
We should have said that in tandem.
Kids, welcome up. Come on, dial it back on the creepy twin stick.
Creepy twin stick? Egg on. We should get to baking.
We should get to baking.
Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Are you guys gonna help us bake?
We don't want to bake. Well, okay. What do you want to do? We have to perform surgery.
They're gonna pull out like a doll or something.
Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys.
Ah.
Christian and Christy run out of the room, giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly.
You ever have more than one kid, Nick?
Nope.
You should try it.
Oh.
We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now?
That doesn't sound good. Christy?
No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am.
Wait here a minute.
Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly
4?
pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs.
He has 4 kids? There's another kid?
Yeah, there's one young
Okay.
girl, I think. Examine bookshelf, or the coffee table, or the floor, or hide in the kitchen.
Let's go with the bookshelf.
It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, the New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there's a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stain, this must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective.
Oh, wow.
The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series?
Let's examine the coffee table.
The coffee table?
Yes.
There's a couple of cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Heh, sex.
Let's examine the floor, I guess?
Well, when you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor. No matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C plus C. Of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. The silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess you should go in the kitchen and see what's up.
Oh.
Didn't even let me choose.
Rude.
I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
Oh.
The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated.
Where's Christian?
Yeah.
He ran off.
Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste.
Dad, it's too sweet.
Oh.
You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet, I'm gonna have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders!
Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and the squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. That man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
Save me from the spiders.
Spoon Duel the Spider King, renegade option. I think Spoon
Spoon
Duel.
Duel the Spider King.
I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast!
Okay, Nick, the Valiant. Let's see what you've got.
You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand! Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him.
Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web?
I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow to the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Ooh, cracker.
Blast! I am defeated.
Did you say ooh, cracker?
Yep.
You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly.
My hero!
Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with us?
Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again.
Sparkle Pony.
Yeah,
Sparkle Pony?
Joseph looks confused.
You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go.
Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall.
Ahead.
yeah.
Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
Oh,
And that is still way too sweet.
So what made that crash?
that.
Egg beaters on linoleum floor.
Ooh.
It's my new techno single. Still have thought of a B-side.
They were both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
Yeah.
We need a fresh start.
Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but...
Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine.
Probably.
Hey.
Yeah, probably.
He certainly looks confident. Alright, Nick, you baked a cake for $1 before. Once. How hard could this be?
Oh.
Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock.
Mario Batelli. Save me. Just when I set to work, cracking the eggs. And mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assume the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Oh.
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose.
Wow, Nick, way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time.
His nose. Joseph.
All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila.
Viola. Oh, wait, no.
Duty done.
Ahem.
Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles.
Joseph, hold still.
Oh.
What?
Thumb in position, and... Got it!
Yeah.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing?
Oh, thanks.
No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
We
should find Christy.
yes, we should do that, Nick.
Joseph quickly composes himself.
All right, she can't be far. You take the delta position. I'll watch her 6. I have no idea what that means.
Do you even know what that means?
Yeah.
Alpha Tango Sparkle, Roger.
Oh, hey, he's actually winking at us.
Yep.
Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me.
Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Hey.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
Oh.
Wow, this place is packed.
Cake pops! Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
If you don't count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed.
Points.
Yeah, I don't like this dude at all either, Skynet. Do you like this dude?
I'm curious about him though, because there's something more there that like really. I mean, he's still weird, but like.
Well, he's married. I'm not into married dudes.
Neither am I. But I'm curious what his deal is.
Yeah.
Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel?
Oh, it's sell brownies!
Ooh.
Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom! Oh yeah, you can now read veggies.
Oh.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I say hi? Mom!
Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Wow.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be.
I remember when
Yeah, I'll
Amanda
turn the
was
game sound up.
I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Yep, great age to deal with.
Hey.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Yeah.
Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches.
Does he actually?
Oh.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks. A little
Is that
handmade.
better? The game definitely got louder this time.
It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that?
Oh.
Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. Cool, I'm glad we could make the sound better. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale.
Oh.
I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you?
Oh. Sneak in the party to fear your use of public interaction.
We should go. Oh, yeah!
Oh.
We high five.
If you bake it, they will come.
Aye.
It's not long before we have our first customers. Sorry,
Is
I
that better? Huh? I'm trying to make it so they can read more of the text.
Okay, should I move over a little bit? So you're...
Yeah.
Is this good?
I will probably block some of it once there's longer text, but
Hey,
hey dude. Hiya!
Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here.
Happy to support a good cause. Don't you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I would have to scope out the competition.
Joseph leans close to me.
Mm.
This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes.
Mmm.
So, what recipe did you use for these brownies?
Don't say you use the box route. Don't say you use the box recipe. Don't say you use the box recipe! We improvise.
Yes,
It's true. We
Can
just
you
let the
imitate
big...
dad voices, or is that a sexist suggestion? I mean, I'm trying to do voices as the best of my abilities.
Yeah, it's like they're all so different with their personalities that like... Slight inflections.
Yeah.
I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like an interpretive dance, but with cooking.
That interpretive cooking, yes.
You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt.
Oh.
All right. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3.
I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away.
Ooh.
See? Not so bad.
I think they recorded like...
I can't make my voice deeper than this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm at a high octave. I can't. I try. Yeah, I'm hot off the goods. Hot off the good feelings for the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize. but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up.
Nick!
It's Brian.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Oh.
Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats?
Ah.
You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies.
Only 10. Must resist urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies.
And say, just let the man buy his brownies.
So we'll put you down for 10.
Better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy.
Oh.
Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie?
Oh.
It's a surprise.
I have like 2 recordings for the voices, and that's it. Joseph leans over to me.
Ah.
It's the Fast and the Furious.
Really?
Yeah.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones.
What?
I doubt that, but okay.
Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Yeah.
I made sure to give you guys the edges.
Yeah.
Clearly the superior part of the brownie typography. Thanks, Joseph.
Yeah. Let your customers walk off with their
Are we
purchases.
gonna meet every single dad and
Everyone
child group?
everyone who lives in the
Yes.
cul-de-sac? Maybe not Damien, though.
I don't know.
Actually, probably. He seems to be like the hub of everyone.
Yep.
Joseph and I survey our stock.
Yeah.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job in the church pews in no time.
Wait, what happened to the pews?
Oh.
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them, Young Steinbeck.
I would have gone for a young man in the sea, but I can respect that.
Ugh.
Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd.
Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is, but it's worth it.
Hmm.
Although, sometimes I wish...
Hmm.
Never mind. I know
What?
he's super lame, isn't he?
Hmm.
It's kind of silly, but
Hmm.
do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song?
Am I the only person who doesn't know who Jimmy Buffett is? Or like know his songs? 'Cause they
No.
hear him referenced a lot, like
I don't know his songs.
Joseph. I think
The
about
hell is
this.
this? We're dating some dads. We're a dad just dating some dads.
Do you ever wish you could just go live out your Jimmy Buffett song? I think about this every single day of my life.
Of course you do.
My dream is... Oh, that's who he is. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
Apparently I
One
know
day,
this.
my friend. One day we'll be on an island time.
We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my own buddy Craig.
Oh.
Craig!
Oh.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar.
Oh.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. Or no, Briar. Briar?
Gruyere? I don't know.
Because that's spelled exactly the same way as like a briar patch.
Yes.
They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlike we're gonna sell them on the brownies too. They're so pretty. Probably won't be able to spell the baby. She's impossible to read.
But adorable.
It all comes down to Craig.
Hmm.
Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies?
I don't know.
You can't spell diet without die. Tempt him.
Tempt him.
You know, Craig, if you really wanted to, you could hit a couple of these stalls and craft yourself a brownie sundae. Get some soft serve, a brownie for your good friend Nick. I think there's a table down there that's selling freshly baked cookies, hot out of the oven. Treat yourself. You deserve it.
Hmm.
That's a tempting offer, Nick, but I've got some chia mango pudding at home, and I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm gonna have to pass.
Suit yourself. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair.
Box mixed, huh?
Come on.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else but here.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually, they're just brownies.
I like the attitude that you have there, just like, ugh. Cute.
Oh.
And boring and safe.
Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me.
What's the rookie doing here?
Yeah.
I was just hoping to introduce Nick to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. Got a load of this freak show?
What?
Weird folk is all holier than thou types.
Hey.
Don't you think, Nick?
Uh,
Mary, Joseph.
Yep.
Ugh.
Let the kid answer the question.
Why did she keep referring to him as a kid?
I don't know.
Shove me in a mouth.
They seem nice.
I do like the shove a brown in your mouth so you can't talk to them. They, seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Mm.
oh.
Mary, can we talk about this later?
Ugh.
Ugh. Am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend?
Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool.
Hmm.
Can we please talk about this later?
Why did he marry her? She
I don't
looks
know.
like a creepy ass vampire.
Sure thing, honey bear.
Mary turns her attention to me.
Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here.
I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I say so myself.
Thanks. Now give me your wallet.
What?
Give me your wallet. You think this church is going to fix itself?
Hmm.
Mary! I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing.
Mary leans in and whispers to me.
He's really good at it.
Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. Why did he marry this girl?
I don't know.
Why did he marry Mary?
I'm really sorry about that.
Are you okay? What's your deal?
Brownies fix everything.
This brownie will alleviate the situation. I take a brownie and split it in half, offering it to Joseph. He takes it. We eat. How's that feel?
Oh.
Better.
Oh.
You ready to head out?
Joseph and I load the following tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her head into the car seat.
Oh.
I dropped Joseph. That's our house. Or no, it's not. Similar to our house. I dropped Joseph off in front of his
It's
house.
not his house, though. I think that is our house. I think we live across the street from each other. It's fine.
A small yawn sneaks out of me.
Oh.
Looks like I tuckered you out, huh?
I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
I won't keep you up then.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping out today.
Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Well, next time I promise we'll have something a little more exciting and a bit less free labor, and I'm sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have to see that.
It's fine, really.
Yeah.
I know at first, hang out domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Oh, yeah.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be a Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise.
I smile. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and one last thing.
Joseph tosses a cling wrap brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
Oh.
It's the last one. You earned it.
Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie.
Nope, too late. I'm already walking away.
But
Bye.
bye. All I can think of is the way that Jessica Jones says that when she's like fake pretending.
Yeah.
It's good, great. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like that's just you and me, Brownie. Save the brownie for later? Or
Yeah, save the brownie for later.
I want the brownie now. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. It's going to the laundry, just you watch.
Ah.
I step inside to find Oh, yeah, she wanted us to save one for her. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch.
Huh.
Hey, father unit.
Hey, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework?
It's really fun and educational.
Really?
How long have you known me for?
Right.
How was the bake sale?
Good. I think I really could have made it a... I think I could have really made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Glad to hear it.
Oh.
So,
So what?
we're here. Any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or...
I think for a moment and realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up!
Wait,
I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground.
nice throw.
She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Yes.
Thanks, Pops.
Huh.
Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County?
I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark.
He did.
I sit down next to her and cozy up with the blanket. Awesome.
Always bring a war chest. Dad tip number 30.
Baby boomer.
Did we have an A, really?
You look great. That was
Wasn't expecting that.
was fun.
All right, so now who do we actually want to date?
Welcome.
Margarita's on.
You've got dads.
I mean, in theory, we could end up dating them all twice. If we wanted
I
to.
think that's too much.
You think
Let's
that's too
focus
much?
on actually getting to, like, be a couple with someone.
Brian, Craig, or Hugo. I think are the three, right?
What does chat think? Who should we fall in love with? Does anyone have any feelings?
Any crushes? Any man crushes?
I mean, we already know Craig. Who have we gotten an S with?
The
Brian and Hugo?
No. Did we get an S with Hugo?
Oh, I don't remember. Damn, it won't tell us how, will it? I think we did.
It wasn't that. For sure.
No, I think it was Brian and Hugo.
Dang it.
I don't know. Who do you want to date the most?
We were surprised by who we got an S with. We got an S with Brian, I think.
I'm pretty sure we got an S with Brian and Hugo.
Yeah.
Let's go with Hugo. Let's date Hugo. Yeah?
This delinquent child.
Drink plenty of water. Dad tip number 25.
Apparently I'm dad. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type out a message to him on Dad Book. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes.
Colin is still being the humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry. Meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's a picture of Jackie Chan everywhere.
It's just a student thing to do.
Yeah.
Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out.
Let me get back to you after class ends.
I stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap.
That's the only thing that you can do. I don't.
I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. Wastelander. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor / bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I jolted awake by dad book message from Hugo.
Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. I get off work in a little while and I continue to be very serious about cheese boards.
I fumble out a reply. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details, and I'm all set up to meet him in a few hours. What does our guy even do for a living?
I don't know. He dad naps. What are you talking about?
You know, actually, his profession, though, like...
No, he doesn't have one. He's a very serious dad.
Amanda walks in the door as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Oh my god, that's such a cheesy lick.
Everyone's dads, okay?
Hmm.
Just getting home from school. Where are you going?
Oh, I have a meeting with the board.
The board?
A cheese board. It's what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time?
Yeah, I'll live, but only if you talk to him into going easy on me for the final.
Sorry, buddy, that ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam.
Aw.
Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese.
Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some...
Manchingo?
Manchingo?
Please leave.
I walk into a quaint French diner, and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day?
I don't know.
Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers.
Oh.
Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bantering in these little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Bartering. That was bartering.
Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff?
Those ones, yeah, but the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents as usual. At least, I hope.
Yikes.
Right now, I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese.
A waitress stops by and takes our order from... For the biggest cheese plate you have, for the love of God, just please put cheese in my mouth. And recommends us some wine.
Do you two want a scorecard for trivia?
There's trivia?
Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh no.
We have to do
Oh.
trivia. We'd love to play, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess.
Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Nick! Why does everyone come on all of these dates?
I turn to see Matt and Brian here at the Daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Oh, okay. I was like, where's the missing child? And I realized it was his.
Yes.
Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answers game?
Hey,
Yep, we came here every week, but Brian and Daisy carried the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese.
Ah.
Provolone 2, Lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. This raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name.
That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter.
oh,
You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money?
Hey.
We'll see what we can do.
I feel like we're just here for the cheese too.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, trivia is great, but we all know the real trivia championships are the cheeses we ate along the way.
I don't know if that's how that phrase works, but I understand and appreciate the sentiment. I'll have to think up a good team name. But I think this will be fun. Good luck!
Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name.
Got any ideas?
Easy, breezy, beautiful. Havarti, just like it's 1999. I like that. Ah, Real Monsters. Craigslist switched connections.
I think Harvardy like it's 1999.
Havarti, like it's... Oh. Not my line.
Harvardy like it's 1999? That'll just do nicely.
The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide it into a dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and
Charcuterie.
thank you, that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip in the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a
Focaccia.
crisp topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me.
Oh.
Cheers to cheese.
Hey! Oh my god!
Oh god.
A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frantic energy of a radio DJ.
Everybody ready for some trivia?
The restaurant cheers! Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this.
That's what I like to hear. For those who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name is Richard. I just like alliteration.
More cheers.
I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. First category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. More joke. Classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life.
Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right?
Oh.
Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque insect-like creature?
Yes?
This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Yeah, great, sure.
I know one of those.
Other notable sites include Isgard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell, which is the Elvish name for this continent. What is the Elvish name for this continent? Isn't it Endor? Alan! I'm gonna go with Endor.
It's not Hoth.
I'm pretty sure it's... Alan, we need to know Lord of the Rings lore.
Oh. What do you need?
The Elvish name for the... What was the question? I read it. It was something that encompasses... There was Gondor and... Is it
Mordor?
Endor?
It said, what's the land that Mordor's on?
Yeah. Is it Endor?
Endor's... Oh, no. Endor's...
Lemuria? What's Endor?
Endor's Star Wars.
Oh.
So it's Hoth.
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna say Hoth isn't Star Wars. It's
So,
good.
what do you need about...
What is the Lord of the Rings? Which one's Lord of the Rings?
Probably Ironal? I don't know.
Okay.
I need to know what it is.
Whatever, leaves. Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter's of Mars? That was the wrong answer, by the way.
What are you gonna do? Another question.
I don't know.
We didn't either.
I don't know who wrote these books.
Hawthorne?
Sure.
Rongo.
Edmund Dunce is better known as this man. Dantes. Edmund Dantes is better known as this man. The Count of Monte Cristo? H.G. Wells? Go with H.G. Wells.
Wrong.
The Quizmaster walks around the... Oh, sorry.
I just like that he got closer.
And I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm sorry. I said the Count of Monte Cristo also, and then I changed my mind. Did I not? No, I didn't.
You did. You did.
Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there.
Thank you?
How's that cheese tasting, big guy?
Offended? Good?
Great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed lactose intolerance later in my life.
Sorry to hear that.
I also developed clinical depression.
Oh.
But people don't tell you to just get over it. You're lactose intolerant, right? Nobody likes. Have you tried exercise to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose or not to let your throat close up when you eat brie?
Debilitating.
Debilitating, yes.
Oh.
Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here.
Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table.
Who wants to start the next round? We're gonna need your help, Alan.
Yes. More cheers from the audience.
Next round is cinema.
You know, I'm gonna get coffee to wake my brain up. I will be.
Oh, you want to take a break?
It'll just be a second.
Okay.
Or do you want to take a break?
It's fine. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my own real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay?
Oh.
I think it's just his character, I hope. How's your cinema?
Ah.
Spotty, I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service.
That's my expertise.
That's an interesting one.
Oh.
It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers?
Their
promise?
father?
Alan? Why do I know nothing?
Their mom. Okay.
Their mom,
I knew it was
okay.
one of their parents.
Correct.
Oh,
What
hey!
entertainer make a fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2?
I didn't see Gremlins, or I did when I was little.
Alan?
I mean, there's the internet, but like...
I don't want to cheat, just with Alan. It's not cheating if Alan tells you the answer.
I want
I
to say
have-
Charlie Sheen.
That sounds like it makes sense.
Charlie Sheen, like, I don't know who this is. Or
Emilio... I don't know who that
I
is.
don't know who either of those are, actually.
Boy George is a British singer.
You don't know?
Alan doesn't know. Okay, go with Charlie Sheen.
Incorrect.
Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature... Does. That's supposed to say does. Not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting.
The Shining.
Okay.
No.
No.
Nope.
There is no Indian... I read that!
Alan guessed Hogan.
Yeah, that might have been...
Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. These guys are pros. We got one right.
Yeah, they're just so good at this. I look over to the table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod.
And the next category is wrestling. Alan?
Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm.
Oh.
Wait, I got this. Man, you know who I would like to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold.
Are you oh my godding about me getting Shining wrong? Or...
No, he loves wrestling.
What?
Alan's into wrestling. Yes, no, Alan's into wrestling.
Alan? This is him. This
Alan
is you.
what? Yes.
You're Hugo.
Alan is Hugo. Look, there's a reason I picked Hugo.
I love that. Literally anyone. I crave human interaction.
Yeah.
Please put me into a chokehold. This guy is so crazy.
Please, it has been so long since I've been held. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them.
Bang, bang.
Let's start the quiz. Remember this time? This time is lightning round. The first answer, people to get to answer gets the points.
Now look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Should we just pull Alan in here?
Maybe. Alan, do you want to come in here?
Want to come in here for a lightning round?
It's a lightning round, Alan. Alan, we need you.
I'm assuming
Alan, I know literally nothing about wrestling.
Hulk Hogan? Yeah, he's joining us.
He's coming. Alan's coming.
MVP.
He's got us.
I know wrestling things.
Alan is my trivia man. Anytime we've joked several times about auditioning for
Trivia shows?
Yeah, trivia shows and it's
game
always
shows.
game shows, and it's like he's gonna be the only one who knows anything.
All right.
Alright, are we ready?
Yeah.
Question 1. This was an original name of
Stunning Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE.
Hugo's hand shoots up.
Yes, the enthusiastic one over there.
The Ringmaster? Yeah.
Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster. Oh, maybe we don't need you. That is correct. Points to Havarti like it's 1999. Next question. This city was the location of the first ever
New York.
WrestleMania.
Hugo's hand shoots up again.
Oh, I don't think we need you.
Okay.
Yes, the one who looks like he's known the answer his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
That was probably the way I would have answered it.
This is you, Alan. You are Hugo. Look, you should be proud. I picked you even in your video. Another correct answer for Havarti like it's 1999.
Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot.
Hey.
Tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date.
Hulk Hogan versus Yokozuna at WrestleMania 9.
Hugo jumps up more excited than I've seen him.
Chavo versus
Kane.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, Bucko, but this is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus
Oh,
Sheamus
right.
at WrestleMania 28.
Oh.
God, Alan, you didn't know things.
10 seconds.
They literally-
10 seconds.
They literally just made him into this because you guys are excited about it too.
No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one choke slam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this
No, I'm
travesty.
pretty sure Daniel Bryan was quicker. He got bro kicked in the
Hey
face.
man, I'm just reading from the cards here. I don't actually write these.
He got bro kicked in the face.
Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife?
The crowd erupts with laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair.
Fine.
Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get his encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling?
Wikipedia.
How do you know so much about wrestlers?
Wikipedia.
Oh, just pick stuff up.
From
And you buy the
Wikipedia.
DVDs and you watch it.
Okay, Alan, you may leave. You may leave, Alan.
Thank you, though.
I think you may leave, actually. I'm not sure.
You might call you back.
We might call you back.
That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster.
All right. Look like we're going down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2 Lost in New York
Brian and Matt, high five.
and Havarti like 1999.
Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita and Daisy all playfully giving us thumbs up, thumbs down, and sticking their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am.
The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I've never made another. I could never take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? The Canary Islands. You would think it's a bird. But what if it's okay.
Wrong.
What is the last name that appears in the dictionary? Last animal that appears in the dictionary. I don't think that's a real thing.
I don't think that is either.
Zonky.
Zebra's the only one that I know that's actually.
Zebu is a thing. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Isn't that a thing?
I'm going for it.
Sure.
Wrongo.
What mammal has the thickest contractions of fur in nature? Polar bear? Look, I don't know any of these fucking questions. These are weird ass questions.
Incorrect.
All right, I'm gonna take your, gonna come around and collect your scorecards, and we'll see who came out on top.
So I like to imagine that just no
Remember,
one
the
gets
winning
anything.
team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs.
Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes back to tally up the score. I pick up what's left on our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here, and that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot.
Hmm.
So what are your plans after a big win?
I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. How about you?
Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with.
Bold. But I like your style.
Ah.
You want the last piece of the party?
Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everybody immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? Really hope it's us.
Alan had to look up the fastest WrestleMania match. Hey everybody, I've got a great night. Lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It's a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Come on down, get a gift card for our Phil's Auto Care. What a phenomenal service is.
I wonder if they assume we're gonna
Know
look it
all
up,
of it?
or look it up on the internet.
Oh, maybe. God, I can't do this anymore. Please take the gift card.
Brian and Matt run up to grab the coupon and
Even Hugo was wrong. Oh, really? It wasn't any of those?
don't worry, you wrong.
Yeah, but Alan, were you wrong?
Brian and Matt run up to grab the coupon and bow to the roaring applause of the crowd. I do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia, with only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug.
Oh.
We'll get them next time, Nick.
They haven't heard the last of Havarti like it's 1999. Neither have we. Hugo and I walk back towards our cul-de-sac, full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some tactical weakness there for which I think we can exploit for the next trivia night.
He seems weak on literature. I think if we establish ourselves early on, it would hurt team morale. Maybe we get there more focused on the cheese than winning.
You're right. Next time we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question, though.
I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man.
Come on, there's gotta be a story there.
What do you mean?
You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself.
Oh, it's just stuff I know. He definitely didn't used to wrestle.
He seems like he doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, drop it.
Alright. But hey, good trivia night. Let's get the band back together soon.
Certainly.
Hugo and I say our goodbyes, and I make my way back home.
I don't think that was a very good date.
Just because we messed up all the questions.
Yeah.
It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch, reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading.
I don't. This book is all pictures.
Ugh.
And even then, my patience is being tried.
Oh.
Did you get all the Did you get all? Did you get to eat all of the cheese your little heart desired?
I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave the room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Yeah.
Hash browns,
Okay.
toast dipped in eggs,
All right.
blueberry pancakes.
Well, only if you help me make them.
You know, I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now, tell me all about that cheese board.
Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge.
Get whatever job you want, just make sure it includes health insurance. Another dad tip. Oh,
C's get degrees.
that was a bad date.
This just makes me me angry because it's like if you're not good at the game, whatever minigame they give you, then you lose.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
Colin? What? Mustache.
Asiago Getter. 2 out of 3.
Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops.
Not right now.
Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay?
I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen?
Yeah, let's push. Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened.
Yeah. Amanda!
Get out!
Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Teen angst. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't remember the last time she snapped at me like that. Is this what goes to parents' heads? Like, I wonder if when I get there, I'll be this, like, anxious about that.
Oh, mostly. I will definitely be this anxious about everything.
Oh, I'll be yeah, at least.
Be just a ball of anxiety.
Like clearly I messed up somewhere along the line. This is all
like,
my
what
fault.
did I do?
I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, I hear her make a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin.
What?
Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence.
Yeah?
Oh no.
Amanda sits down at the table across from me. So, I want to talk about what happened the other night.
Dad.
Amanda looks away. What has you so upset? What's going on?
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you've been giving me an attitude lately, and I'd like to know why.
It's none of your business.
What happened? Is there something I did?
No, Dad. Can't you just drop it?
Amanda, please talk to me. I feel like you're drifting away from me.
I don't have to tell you everything. I'm an adult now. You should treat me like one.
Says the
18-year-old.
Amanda, I'm only pressing this because I care about you, and I want you to be okay. If you're not going to tell me, then fine. No matter how much you don't want me to care about your health and well-being, I'm going to do it anyways. I'm your dad. It's my job. His only job. That's all. If you ever decide you want to talk about it, I'm always here for you. I reach out and squeeze her hand. Always.
Oh.
Okay.
Amanda gets up.
I'm gonna go now.
Alright. I watch Amanda go into her room and close the door.
The extended cut is the only
Cut
cut.
worth watching.
Got dads.
I like how we're able to, like, each get half of that
Yep.
in time to
Alright. Do we want to go on another date with Hugo? Try to make it work this time.
I'm worried that if we do that, it's going to end the game.
Do you want to date all of them?
Are you going with Craig? Or Brian?
Well, because why don't you want to end the game? That's what I'm saying.
I want to know. They all have stories.
You want to know everything of the single story?
Well, I mean, I kind of, not necessarily all their stories, but,
Okay.
like, apparently this is actually a really deep game. Everything that I've seen online, like, there's actually some serious stuff there. So
I
don't
feel
know.
like we're not going to be able to date all of the dads.
Yeah. Do you want to go another one with Hugo? Try to...
Yeah, I mean, unless we want to, like, try to make it work with somebody else.
Craig, maybe?
But I feel like we should try to go on 3 dates with somebody.
Yeah. Why not? Let's see where this takes us. Okay, so this is the game ender.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Buy quality, not quantity. Dad tip number 13.
Ever since the first night in
At Charcutie's Pies.
Hugo and I have made a point out of
Weekly visits
to trivia night. Havarti like it's 1999 has come in place ever since, despite Provolone 2 Lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of Phil's auto care gift cards we received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. In the end of the school year, it's coming up and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I would have no idea where to start even with that. He probably reads more in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever. Let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan.
Hey, alright folks, looks like we finally have the points tallied and ready to announce our winner. You know who else is a winner? Me, because I've finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is.
A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for the Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife. And last time he told us that they adopted a dog together.
Love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen.
I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer.
Oh.
There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Havarti like it's 1999.
Yes.
Hugo and I cheers our small slices of
Camembert.
camembert, and I go to accept our gift card along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn.
May Havarti like it's 1999 reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Hmm.
We make our celebrity round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato.
Why do I know how to pronounce every kind of cheese?
Smart. I am not. Hey, I got a surprise for you.
I don't even eat cheese.
It's my eggplant.
For me?
Yes, and for once it isn't more cheese.
Hmm.
Well, if you think you can somehow top that, be my guest.
I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo.
Hmm.
Oh.
Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud.
Hmm.
Harry Butts, Crapper Keeper.
I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably own every classical piece of literature. So, I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping. What? Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple of pages, he finally comes across the small gift I strategically hid inside.
Oh.
You're kidding me!
Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in.
Hey.
You're kidding me.
Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper.
This is the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series.
You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them.
Like them?
Oh.
I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2.
Yeah, I figured we could go together.
Sweet Manchego.
You'd go with me?
Sweet man, Django. Heck yeah! I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong this whole time?
Hmm.
Thank you.
I let out a little squeak to sort of say, "You're welcome."
Oh my god.
Oh my god! It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. That is definitely one way to describe that shit.
Yep.
He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So it's fake, right?
Well, yes and no. While wrestling in the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkably athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. These people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way you're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real would bet on those matches were called marks. That we know that is technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smart marks.
So I should be watching this for the acrobatics?
Oh.
And the tension and the drama and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like this, like what we're about to experience, will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous premise.
Wow.
Oh.
What?
I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan.
Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. No one writes dissertations for fun. Oh,
Hey!
hi! Cadillac?
You want his shirt, by the way?
Yeah, I know, Alan. He speaks to your soul. How's everyone doing? Everyone today? I'm doing pretty well.
Doing pretty good. We're gonna see where this day goes. Maybe we can recover from the C and get a B average.
How are you doing? But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am because it's considered kind of lowbrow. I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll make fun of me.
Oh, the little baby!
I'm glad you're doing good.
Oh, my heart!
I know.
Till now? Hugo smiles to himself.
Oh.
Till now. Oh, thank you for calling, Cadillac.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't actually read the name all the way. Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I had thought we'd gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I got us tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement.
Oh.
This is so cool.
Oh, thanks for hosting us.
Yeah, thank you.
I guess he doesn't mind.
I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid.
What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay.
Oh.
I guess you're right.
So what do we have to look forward to tonight?
Hey.
Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All of the matches are going to be great, but the one we're really excited to see is the Eastern Dragons match.
The Eastern Dragon?
Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it.
These names.
They're amazing. Wrestler names are hilarious.
I love it.
Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah.
What?
Thank you for hosting us, Cadillac.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, so that's what your shirt's from.
Yep, I've been following the guy since his debut in Indie Wrestling League, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into professionals.
Who's he up against?
The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Oh.
The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the
What is
sound
butt
system.
rock?
And some pyrotechnics set up around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd from Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch the two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Southern Snowman.
Alan,
Or Johnny Snowman.
Alan, is this your favorite dad because this is secretly you?
Yes. Can you hear the music changing?
Yeah. This is apparently butt rock.
For a second I thought it just sounded like We Will Rock You, but it's not.
No.
We watched two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up.
Either Matt or Damien are your favorite dads. See, we went on one date with all of the dads, and then we were like too eager to go on another date, like 3 dates with Hugo. So
Yeah.
we didn't really get to know Matt or Damien too well.
Yeah, our first one with Matt, we got to see.
It wasn't too good.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out the mini game because like
Yeah.
I couldn't the keys and like.
Mini
Yeah.
games have been really hard.
So it's like they're either super easy or super
Yeah.
or like really hard. I don't. Okay, so the crowd eats it up.
Oh.
Southern daddies from Maine.
Dandies.
The Southern dandies, yes, dandies. From Maine.
This other daddy.
Daddy.
Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole?
He's from Georgia, actually.
Of course. What the heck? After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy.
I think it's Hugo with Craig as a distant second for me. I think, yeah, Craig, Hugo, and Brian were our 3 top choices that we were trying to decide between.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm glad that you already love this channel.
I would like to, I mean, whether or not I finish it, we do this on stream, I would like to know more about all the dads. And, like,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
go
me
to,
too. I really want to go play this at home.
Yeah, like, I want to play the other dads and see what happens, because we only went on one date with each of them. Because, like, this is really interesting. And apparently Robert has a really cool backstory, but I don't know. I'm glad you like our channel, by the way.
Yeah.
We're the purple channel. I mean, I'm dressed in purple.
I'm not dressed in purple. Well, my hair is purple. I'm always dressed in purple.
You know, that's what I like to make the joke of. It's like I'm always wearing red.
I always do that with my eyes. I'm like, I'm always wearing green. They're like, doesn't count, Jordanna. Fine.
What did I just watch? Or I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. Kill him, Johnny!
I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. That's me at sports.
Ooh, hearts. No eggplants this time? Damn it. I think Kill Him Johnny would have made him go, ooh.
Yeah.
Did you see what that guy did to the other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they gonna be okay?
Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only being kind of hurt.
So they're actors.
Yes.
The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post it onto Instagram. That takes so long though to like post all those photos.
It does. It's called selling. Selling the injury.
Okay. He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh?
Y2K play on Y2J. Favorite date ever.
Y2J. I don't.
Alan, is this your dream date?
That went over my head. I've got to say that joke.
He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestlers fans. I have to leave early. I'll come back though. Just have to force myself to rest because of a cold. I promise to come back later or the next stream. Okay, we'll get better.
Yeah.
Colds are no fun. I just got over a cold.
Those are so rough.
Yeah.
We're usually streaming from 12 to 4 Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
So for
Monday
future
through
reference.
Wednesday. So. Or Monday through Friday. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's for later. Y2J is one of your favorite wrestlers. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
His name's actually Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with a flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebrity selfie with his unconscious opponent. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through the clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line.
So what do you think so far?
I'm glad I'm here with you.
I would go with it's actually really cool.
No eggplants?
Oh, maybe we should have said I'm glad you're here with you.
This
I think we suck at this game.
are the two hardest ones to like.
We are not related. We are friends, though.
Yes. This is amazing. Why didn't I get into wrestling sooner? You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's kind of how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time.
There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din in this stadium?
Man.
Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. So, don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I can't. Just let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again.
Sorry, I just made a connection. My senior year of high school, I had an English teacher. Well, I ended up having two that year, but the semester that I enjoyed, I ended up having this one teacher. He was so short, everyone thought he was a student. He was short and young enough that everyone thought he was a student.
Yeah.
He is the English teacher who is like really cool, and he like did all the senior research project in one semester instead of dragging it out. Like that's all you did, but you were done with it. So by the time graduation came around, you were off your plate. This guy literally had one of those fake like wrestling belts that was like this big. It was like the size of his face, like up on the wall, and he loves wrestling. And I just realized that like the English lit teacher, who's a huge freaking nerd.
That's funny. It's like this guy.
Sorry.
Yes, I do sometimes stream with my sister. Also, my brothers stream on this channel as well.
Yeah.
Alan has always wanted one of those.
I'll have to
Of
tell-
course he does.
You know what's funny? That teacher actually sent me a Facebook friend request after I graduated. I think it's still pending. I don't know. Because I didn't think he really liked me that much. So that's why I was like, I guess? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
It was cool.
I'm excited to see what happens if this is your favorite part.
Yeah. Let's see how long this date goes, too.
Yeah. Get back into the date. Oh my god, I can't. Let them see me here and they'll never listen to me again.
I think he's cooler. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work.
Colin? If he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. Thank you, Philly D.
We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats.
What's the plan?
Sneaking mission, create a diversion, just walk back to your seats.
Let's create a diversion.
Yeah, that's what we did last time, isn't it?
Yeah.
I turned to Hugo. Hugo, I'm gonna draw their attention. While they're busy watching me, run back to the seats and I'll meet you there, okay? Is he gonna start doing like an Irish jig?
I don't know, maybe. Don't get hurt out here.
As Hugo begins to leave, I turn to the crowd of people and start stomping around and raising my arms, as if I were trying to frighten off a bear. Hey everybody, look at me! I'm a big old wrestling fan who came all the way from Maple Bay to see this event! I wasn't that big of a wrestling fan to begin with, but in the time that I've known it, I've come to find it very endearing. I really enjoy watching those very oily boys get into fisticuffs, and I hope that you all are having a pleasant evening watching them as well. It's working. All the people near the concession stands have stopped to look at me. I feel my social anxiety at peak levels. Oh, poor baby. There's only a finite amount that I can keep, of time that I can keep distracting people. Quick, think of something. Just scream. Internal monologue. I like to imagine it like Tina from
do a
Buck
cartwheel.
Burgers.
No, you're gonna hurt yourself then. Run away. Just scream? I don't know. What?
And any...
I feel like something my mom would do in a crowd. My dad would just run.
Do you have any personal recommendations here for what we should do? Because like they're all really entertaining. I like to imagine that just screaming would be like Tina from Bob's Burgers, just her like
Skynet says my dad would just run away.
I don't know.
I would say just run away.
Just run away.
Yeah.
Run away. He who runs away lives to create a diversion from the crowd another day. I make a dash from the scene of the crime, making sure to go the long way around back to the seats, so Hugo's cover isn't blown. Scream. Smirks. Oh no.
Oh. Well.
You just want to hear us scream, don't you? Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief.
Whew. That was close.
Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in comfort of anonymity and yeah. With a large crowd. The lights dim again.
Oh,
This is the match we've been waiting for.
The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off of his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone.
I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you refer to the drafts in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm going to kick your ass.
The whole crowd erupts.
Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron.
We all look up at the PowerPoint presentation titled, Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shill takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was...
Also, just a heads up, when I say that I smirk, it means nothing. I'm just a huge dork. It's the potato pun squad rolled to be a dork. I mean, we're all dorks here. So.
Yes, very much so.
They're amongst friends. They're actually referencing real wrestling stuff. That's really cool.
Which is funny because they still got that one quiz question wrong.
I mean, did they, Alan? Did you actually look it up?
Or are you just annoyed and bitter?
Probably that.
That was informative. The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. What? I think it's a pan flute. I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd.
It was a matter of pride. So did you get it correct, or was the gang right?
Or was both of you wrong? Aren't pan flutes a Central America thing? Hugo shrugs.
Wrestling?
The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs the microphone. Corporate shill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here.
So what's the right answer now? He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see.
The match starts, and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top of the rope onto corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd.
Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder.
Is that a real thing, Alan?
I've never watched wrestling. Alan's tried to get me into wrestling. Alan is Skynet's lawyer, my fiance. And I've never gotten into it because I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like watching people punch each other.
Same. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon!
You can do it, Eastern Dragon!
The corporate shill launches off the top of the rope in a huge arc. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company, putting local vendors out of business!
That is an amazing finisher name. Oh no.
The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair.
Man, he should have won that.
I sit down with Hugo. What a match.
It was amazing.
I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch.
I'm glad.
The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. Oh no!
Oh no.
It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do the smooch chew.
Ruckus cheers.
Ruckus chew. Yeah, from the crowd. Oh, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I.
What?
Gay!
Me and WWE announcer Cadillac Kato does her finishing move, does a floppy jelly dance. Fight me, bro. That's amazing.
What? What? What do I do here?
Kiss him!
I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do.
Just make out already!
Give the crowd what they want. Protect his identity. Try to ignore it. I feel like...
Yep. You want to protect his identity? Fine.
I mean, what do you want to do?
I mean, I would just make out with him. But we can protect his identity. The most devastating move. Alan, what would your finishing move be?
Are we gonna protect his identity?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, okay. I feel like... I jump in front of Hugo and start giving the camera the finger. They can't show that on television, can they? The camera immediately moves on. I guess all of the sweaty violence is fine, but a finger isn't. Protect.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. I don't know.
Thanks, I think.
I sit down again, trying to ignore the dirty looks I'm getting from people who came here for wholesome content. You literally came here to watch people fight each other.
Ryan of the East wants us to do some things to Hugo. So much for laying low, I guess.
The rest of the match thankfully goes off with that incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into the wrestling.
I mean, but like, we're gonna kiss, right?
BBD? I
don't know what that stands for. Do I want to know? BBC? I'm confused.
After the show ends, he convinces me to hang out and lets the rest of the crowd exit so he wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We warily keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience.
Right? It's one thing to watch on TV, but it's to be in there in person is just, wow. Thank you again. I would have just never gotten to experience that if it weren't for you.
It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kind of funny about the kiss cam, huh?
Yeah, it was super funny. Oh my god, are we gonna kiss?
Do it! But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes and I can feel the warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a little bit too long.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Hey, cool shirt!
No kiss. Never mind, he smiled again. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us. A duffel bag
Oh, this must be the
slung
wrestler.
over his shoulder.
Oh, you want to? Are you a Craig kind of person? We want to kiss him.
Yeah, we want him to kiss somebody. At least. It's been too long.
Seriously,
We've been being teased this entire time.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy from streetsmarts.net.
Treat smarts. Hugo's depressed?
I mean, he seems a little, like, concerned. We need to kiss him.
I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of the matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen this? The name's like, JJ something.
JD Slammer? Slamming her?
Slamming to her?
Oh my god, it's him. It's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Those, are my write-ups.
Oh my god.
Dang it, dumb wrestler, you're a third wheel. Does Jelly Dance, I'm gonna fight you, bro.
Watch these two end up kissing instead of us.
No! We need to kiss him.
You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand.
Ah.
Really cramping the mood, random guy. I know, seriously. I'm honored.
Oh man, I wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions. But I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop.
Absolutely.
The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again.
Dude, seriously. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt?
The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing! Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon! I love your work! Haha, thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time.
Did he really block the kiss? Are we not gonna get to kiss him now? I'm gonna be really mad if we can't kiss the guy now.
That was the Eastern Dragon.
Yes.
He likes my work.
Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now.
He's gonna PM me.
Hugo and I have that sound.
I
It
know.
keeps sounding like a fish hitting something.
It
I don't
does.
know, that's why I keep thinking that. He's so excited he's shaking.
Oh no. Mr.
Tell us how you
Mr.
really feel.
Vega?
Right on his upper lip. I had the same comment. Like, could we
I know,
just...
but like the rest of him, we'll convince him to shave. Once we're dating him, you can convince people to do things.
More? Went down to... Oh man.
It's true, but think about how handsome he would be without the mustache.
He's got a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow there too. It's like very
It's
faint.
okay. We can look.
That looks fine.
Once you're dating someone, you can be like, I'm sorry, I'm only gonna kiss you when you shave. I'm not saying that I'm an opinionated, obnoxious girlfriend.
That, I think, is exactly what you're saying.
The kiss.
Colin and his cronies
Jelly
just pop
dances.
up out of nowhere.
Cadillac, you're
Sarcastic
great.
Colin and his cronies just pop up out of nowhere. Oh no, here we go.
Huh?
Colin, nice to see you and your friend all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us.
Rude.
I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Mr.
Ha, Mr.
Vega
Vega
likes
likes-
wrestling. What a fart knocker.
What?
Look, I don't know. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man, that's actually rad as hell. Who were we just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends.
Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp.
You like these two girls in the long silences? Thank you.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the
Well,
Eastern
what
Dragon
is-
would
what's
hang
that?
out with these losers. Thank you, Ryan of the East following.
Oh yeah, thanks. That's what that. Okay, that's
yes,
what that sound
that's
means.
what that sound means.
I keep thinking it's an in-game thing, and then I'm like,
Look, it terrifies me every single time. Thank you. Come on, guys, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh, yeah? Did I get his autograph then?
Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their head off. Colin is red with anger.
Oh.
See you in class, bitch. You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you?
This is really great because I'm actually studying
This
to
is
become a teacher,
amazing.
so I kind of feel like I'll be this teacher. Not exactly, but like I'll be one of those. Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home.
We didn't get to kiss him. Oh my god,
Oh
we're going
my
into his
God.
wrestling room.
I like that they just gave him, like, some of them the nipples, but other ones not.
Look, it's accurate. A lot of dolls don't have nipples.
Bro, you messed with the wrong daddy. You better get the mama. The mama. Who's the mama? Oh, is Nick Offerman the mama?
No, Cadillac is the mama, obviously.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna fight people.
He could not descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave.
He's
where we
going to
both
skip
crack
the
a beer.
kissing straight to the... I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see. He doesn't strike me as one of those kinds of guys.
No, but they
Robert.
have... No. But if this isn't like the first time. They've been dating for weeks. Remember they had a 4-week win streak at the trivia night? So look, they've gone in at least 5 dates. This is the 6th date. It's perfectly reasonable to do some things.
It is. This is a true. They haven't even kissed. Okay,
Damn,
whatever.
Hugo's a bad
Whatever,
side of
I
it.
don't-
You don't know they haven't kissed.
I don't judge. Well, I mean, I'd assume so since they were awkward about it, and they're not like technically dating. They've been hanging out.
Look, hanging
mean,
out sometimes
I
leads to not
I
hanging
want
out.
them. I want them to get it on. It's one of those belts.
Alan, don't encourage this
Do
conversation.
you see the belt that's on the bookshelf? Like
Yeah.
the huge one? That's
Yeah.
the one that my teacher had.
Skynet says he wants to be pinned in the middle of the ring.
Oh my. Well, if you watch Daredevil, that might
You
let
want
you
Craig?
live vicariously through.
We were very tempted to go on some more dates with Craig, but we ultimately chose that Hugo was the.
Well, I think we
The
can
guy
actually go
for
back
us.
to save before this.
Oh yeah, we probably could.
If we want to do that. Are you guys enjoying this watching us play Dream Dead? Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening.
Oh yeah, it's about to get more exciting.
So if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? The Stash. Hugo answers immediately.
Oh,
JD Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye. When I poked my opponent's eye out and called him a phony.
Wow.
I've given it a lot of thought. What about you?
I would be... Dad.
Mario
Brutality.
Yes, with his dick. I don't think we want him to poke us in the eye with his dick. Right?
That seems like more of a mistake than anything. Like he'd aim a little wrong.
Gives both Ryan East and Skynet's lawyer a cupcake. Also gives it both of the girls one Happy Friday. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate my virtual cupcake.
Now I want an actual cupcake, so I just feel teased now. But I do appreciate it.
Oh, I'm gonna go home and make banana bread.
No, you're teasing me.
I'm sorry.
Mario Brutality. I came out in bright orange Crocs, my hair in a ponytail, while I wield a slotted spoon. Oh my god! He can't even put his hair in a ponytail.
Look, it's a persona.
Okay. My finishing move is don't forget my spaghetti.
Don't
where I-
forgetty my spaghetti.
Oh, don't forget. Don't forget to eat my spaghetti, where I pin my opponent and force feed them my delicious homemade meatballs. Oh yeah, it is Labor Day weekend.
Oh yeah. The 3-day weekend.
I'm just not realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves.
You know, I could teach you some.
Ooh,
oh,
baby.
yeah. Teach us some wrestling moves.
I smirk. I'm game. Hugo and I square
Oh
up
my
in the
God.
center of the room, ready to go at it. Fisticuff, guys.
No. You don't want to. No. They're about to wrestle. Things are going down.
They're about to wrestle. It's wrestling, guys.
But is this naked wrestling? I mean,
No, South Park? Wrestling?
no. I don't watch.
Oh, there was one episode where this one guy was like, no, it's wrestling. It was so stupid.
I'll go easy on you. A headlock if you know. Oh, snap. Yep.
On Mario Brawl Sally? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move.
hey,
This is a figure 4 leg lock. If you were applying full force right now, you'd be in extreme pain.
He effortlessly twists around and again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless.
This is an arm bar.
You're pretty good.
Oh.
Oh!
So they had 3 recordings from
Yeah.
these guys. One that's like extra sexual.
You can tap out anytime you like.
Not a chance. Hugo flips. He just falls off screen.
Yep.
It makes me think of those bozo dolls or whatever.
Mm.
Like when you punch.
Yeah. What's better than a week than watching these two stream? Thank you.
Thank you.
You're being very sweet. Anyone notice the fake WWE poster in the background? Oh yeah.
That's actually Wonder Woman, or Wonder Man.
Wonder Man?
wearing Wonder underpants. Hugo flips around. One last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses my body down on my chest.
Oh.
And this is me pinning you.
Oh my. Our faces are inches apart right now.
Oh my god!
I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else.
I mean, you can generally tell when something else happens. Go for it. Go for it! Oh my
I lean
god!
forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am.
He's blushing!
The animated end, that's adorable!
Oh snap, Hugo is getting a little too, how do I put this? Everyone's screaming kiss.
And the fans go wild! Physical!
Oh.
I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands.
Oh my god.
He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh.
I guess we both win?
Guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me?
Ah.
Now it's time to shave. Yes. I think I might have a few. The only acceptable time and place for decaf coffee is, I don't know.
Never and in the trash.
I think we did well on this date.
Yes!
Paradise
Oh!
Lost just got found.
Tweet. Worthwhile hobby, Poke Buddy. Confidence tweet. Stadium flex. Craig? What about Craig?
Or should
He's
we
the
go
one
in
we
it?
were going for. Asiago getter. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now.
What?
Is he gonna get to like explain to her that, hey, by the way, I'm dating your teacher?
I don't know.
Oh dang, Hugo pulled the eggplant move in wrestling? I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Nick. Be cool. Amanda walked to the door with a suspicious look on her face.
We've only gone on one date with Craig, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Off to a good start.
Something fishy?
Rats. You asked too many questions.
Sorry, sweetie, it's feds. What do you want to say?
I like you asked too many questions.
Okay.
Who do you think you are, my daughter?
For literally my entire life, yes.
I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying.
Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would fill my heart with glee.
I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
This is definitely the father of all games. Although I think Octodad, Dad We As Catch, is a close runner-up.
Is that actually...
Have you never heard of Octodad?
No?
I think that you would love it. It is such a stupid game.
What
You
is this?
play as a dad who's an octopus.
Let's
and you
do it. Let's do it. I don't care. I don't want to see anything else. I want to do it now.
Okay, you don't want to know any other information?
No. I want to go into it knowing absolutely nothing.
I'm fucking your principal. Teacher, way worse. Dad, you...
Oh, I dramatically lift the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Alright.
No way!
I figure you probably won't be able to get a cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons!
You just said Max. BAS. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Dad, I love this. Thank you.
She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? I hate that term. It's gross.
Huh.
I know I call footballs that. It still grosses me out.
It is. Totally.
Who was it who told me that in, there's some culture where they used to use, like, intestines for condoms?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Animal
that's
intestines.
that's
yeah.
so
I'm pretty sure that was me who told you
Yeah.
that.
That's also like the same level of just I mean that's
Look,
that's
people
grosser.
had to deal with how to have sex and not procreate.
I mean yes, but I still just like I wouldn't
all
yeah.
the things that people like. Ancient Greeks did that. If you really want to be
resourceful,
completely
but-
grossed out, just look at all of the ancient forms of birth control. You'll have that face the entire time. Let's continue. Egyptians used snakes. How did they use snakes?
I'm just learning a whole slew of things today that I didn't necessarily need to know. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Those were like,
Oh god! So many!
what?
You told me not to make a deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party, a bunch of dads.
Just a bunch of dads. All the dads doing dad stuff.
I just love that it's like, so I'm gonna have a party with all these guys that I went on dates with.
Yeah, it's not awkward at all.
Surprise!
Dad, everyone's here.
Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Is that a mac and cheese bar?
Bar? Yeah, there's Craig. He's appeared.
Yep, Greg's here.
He's actually the tallest one, I think.
He is.
Or
I think he
technically,
is.
the hair is like slightly taller than Hugo's. Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of Mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Alright.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I like that you don't see any of her friends here. It's just your friends.
No, it's just the dads. The only important people are the dads and our daughter. God!
I should make the rounds to make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Oh, we invited him too.
Nick!
Quizmaster!
Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party?
You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party.
What do you mean?
It's the, You know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it.
Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right?
You know it.
Nick,
Brian, you made it!
don't pass up on a good Mac.
What do you think of the party?
It's not bad.
I like the 80s love music they're
Yeah.
playing right now. Just not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you! Thank you for the lovely compliments.
Oh, does the game end differently depending on who you date? I feel like it does, right? It has to.
Yeah. I will say, I happen to see a picture of him shirtless on a boat, so I do know that there's a lot of interesting things that happen.
Okay,
I also wonder if the score you get affects the outcome of your date too.
probably.
Or at the very end if it changes the way that things go. Probably does, yeah. Maybe. Do you know things and you're not telling us?
I think they do.
Daisy trots up.
Hi, Man's dad.
Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels?
This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us.
You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over.
Hey, bro.
Bro!
Oh.
This is a real rager. Taking our old age into consideration.
I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Bro.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh?
Sure thing, dude. Brian and Hazel peek around Craig. Or peek out behind Craig. I know how to word. Hey, little ones.
Hello.
I found that so patronizing being called little one.
I know, me too. Hiya. Thanks for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briere ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. No one will ever believe you. Oh boy.
I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us.
Are they leaving already?
Yes.
Rude.
Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely.
Yep, couldn't ask for a better cold sack.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planning for the rest of the year.
Sure thing, Joseph.
And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
Yay! Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later.
Hey,
Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table.
good stuff.
Yep. See you later.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Matt!
Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her.
Thank you. I know she'll love that.
Want to split a garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This ice box cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake.
Thanks for coming by.
Hey,
I turn to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say.
welcome back.
Welcome back. Hey, Ernest.
Thanks for being nice to my dad.
Whoa.
People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool.
Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say.
You know, sorry.
You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side.
If you tell anyone about this or that you saw me weeping at the theater, I'm gonna set your trash on fire.
There it is.
Also, you don't know me.
Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Gross. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. Did you see that?
Yeah, the sun changed. It's fine. The party's ending.
In that much time.
Yeah, no, that's how the sun works. Have you not been outside before?
Never.
Okay.
Have you seen how pale I am? As the sun starts to wind down, I take a seat on your back porch steps. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Hey, thanks for the party. You really didn't have to.
I ruffle her hair. Anything for my panda. Amanda looks down at her shoes and sighs. What's wrong? Amanda takes a deep breath.
I'm scared, Dad. How am I gonna make it through college if I can barely scrape by in high school? I don't know how to do adult stuff. My whole future is riding on this.
Aren't you at least a little excited? It's your dream school.
No, I'm too worried to be excited. I'm not ready for this. And I'm worried that you aren't either.
Hey, kiddo, it's gonna be alright. No matter how far we are away from each other, you're always gonna be my daughter. We've been through a lot together. This is just the next challenge, and I'll always be a phone call away.
We were just saying bye to a bunch of dads, and then Ernest told us that it was cool that we were nice to his dad. You act like Amanda, but look almost exactly like Hermesita. That's cool.
You're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this.
Yeah, I guess.
This isn't... Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad, but
It seems like she's trying to put this delicately.
I just feel like I didn't get a chance to be independent, you know? I love you, Dad, but I need space to be on my own person. I didn't really get to do that growing up. I think this is the end of the game. I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, the music sounds like it.
Yeah. I'm glad we're so close, but you can't be my best friend all the time, and I can't be yours.
Oh.
Maybe me going away will be good for both of us. Set up some boundaries.
Is she breaking up with me?
I think she's breaking up with you. Your own daughter.
I
mean, I feel like, don't most people feel this way going to college? Because I feel like I definitely felt like this a little bit going to college. I was really worried.
I didn't go away to college, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of spent my, from when I was 16 and on, kind of going through this battle with my dad of, both of us becoming our own people.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Don't get me wrong, I love you, but I do wish things had been different.
I guess I have a lot to think about now, huh?
I guess.
Amanda hops up.
My friends invited me out for ice cream, so I'm gonna head out.
She kisses me on the top of the head.
Skynet said I did a little, but going to the other side of the country to a city I've never been to added to that. Yeah, that's definitely hard.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't move to a different city, but I did move out of my parents' house into an apartment by myself. And I was a good 30 minutes away from them, and I was like, this is a lot. I mean, more like an hour, depending on the traffic. But it was mostly the moving into an apartment by myself, and I was like, I can do whatever I want.
I mean, the closest I came to this was my dad sort of, because my mother left when I was 16. He kind of ended up becoming a really good close friend of mine, these two were. But I ended up basically teasing my dad about how you have no friends and go get a life, and now he has a life, and now I'm like, but Dad, what? You're never home.
What about me?
You don't care about
Yeah, Amanda's a super cool character.
Yeah. She kissed me on top of the head.
See you later, Pops. I love you.
We're also Kay's dad.
Oh, college was one of the saddest moments of your life. That doesn't sound good. I had a really hard time in college.
Yo, still there.
Graduated 3 years ago.
Well, not all that left you here. Wow, Amanda really dropped the ball on me there. It's hard to process this all. I thought I was being the best parent I could, but apparently there's still a lot to learn. I look up to see Hugo smiling at me. Ooh. This is our yard? What?
This is our yard and we spend all our time fucking inside? Are you kidding me?
He's always napping inside. He could be napping there. I take a seat next to Hugo.
You're only 12. Well, you'll get to college eventually. Or you won't go to college if that's not what you want. Both are legitimate options.
Either way, you'll probably at some point most likely have the trying to break away and become your own person from your parents. Which is good. It's very good. Scary, but good.
It is.
I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. I don't know how to read. I've been going to college for 3 years and I apparently don't know how to word. Cool shirt.
Oh.
Thanks. Reminds me of a special night.
Hey.
No.
So the secret's out, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Rhino D said saying goodbye to my family was hard enough, but when I was in college, I got news my dog passed away.
Oh,
that's really that's horrible.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's hard when you're not home also to get news like that.
Yeah.
And even if you're expecting it, it's still not easy.
Yeah, I was at one of my ex's house and I got a call from my dad saying you need to come home now, and my cat got hit by a car. That was like, I'm just gonna panic now. So
and don't mind me.
And my dad ended up because he basically got hit, all of it was to his head.
Oh.
Yeah, so his jaw was cracked down the middle this way, and he's missing both of his teeth. They were broken off. So they're like, well, we could wire the jaw and try to, fix him. But, I mean, all the trauma was to his head, so I was like, and my dad's like, oh, I'm not gonna make any decision here. If you want to do the wiring, I'll pay for that. And I was like, this isn't helping! So he put the entire decision on me. And this is
parents like doing that. They're like, you're an adult now, you get to make these decisions, and you're like, I'm not ready!
He just didn't want to influence me one way or another, which I get, because he was like, I guess he didn't want, if he said, well, no, I'm not gonna pay for it, then I'd resent him. I ended up putting him down, because that cat wouldn't have been the same. His one pupil was 3 times dilated the size it should have been, and I was like, this cat's just gonna suffer and not even be the same cat. What's happening? Oh my goodness, chat.
Everyone's giving Ryan some love.
Yeah. We're sending her love.
Yeah.
We're sending our gay dad love your way. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling?
I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Craig's a huge fan too.
Of course he is.
And Colin told everybody at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now.
Because he's an actual person.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Instead of just a literature snob. A few of them even asked me to be the sponsor of their wrestling club.
Not the Olympic wrestling.
Not the wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about.
See? Just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like.
Hey.
Or who you like. I agree, and as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kids, for their kid, and love a good word jumble.
I blush. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? So I apologize. My friend was asking me when I first started playing this. She thought I'd go with him initially, and she was so surprised that I hadn't. And now I have to be like, you were right. I hope this makes you happy.
Yeah, like, don't feel bad. Just egg out and crack some jokes while we scramble around.
Well, you were right. That's all I gotta say to her about that.
Alan, when you're about to make a pun, you gotta spell it right.
This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs.
Yes.
He drapes an arm around my shoulders and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead.
We're being screamed at to kiss the man.
I'm happy here.
Me too.
Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves?
Oh.
Nick, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I mean...
I feel like they're trying... I don't know if they're intentionally, insinuating things, but I think they are.
Oh, no, they're intentionally insinuating things.
I can't help but giggle. What's that?
Ah.
You'll see.
Oh.
Ooh. Saucy.
Eat plenty of carbs the night before a big game. That is total myth! What?
That was it?
That's it?
Alright.
Can you feel the lesson from the Lion King? I was gonna say kiss the girl, but I mean, it doesn't really apply here.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Don't be shy.
Is there going to be something at the end of this?
We gotta watch and see. Game over? Apparently this is game over.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, we could always go back and do more dates if we wanted to. Possibly. Or we could play the octopus dad one? What? What was that?
Wait, what?
You're playing a dad that's an octopus?
Oh, Octodad.
Octodad.
Dadliest catch. Dadliest catch. That was an actual wrestling move? No, there's no way that was an actual wrestling move, right?
I believe it. Wrestling has like a lot
But
of...
that just sounded like dicks, I'm gonna play with you.
Hello, welcome to wrestling.
Come to the best?
Make more videos?
Yes,
Yeah?
we will.
Yeah, we make videos. These will be up on YouTube, by the way.
Yes, we also, on this channel, there are a bunch of different people that stream here. But we stream from Monday through Friday, 12 to 4 Pacific Standard Time. If you'd like to see that in your own time zone, you can go to our website, and it has the whole calendar up there. I will type it into chat.
By Bats. The song was written by Bats.
By Bats.
Bats.
Okay.
Ballad of the Fallen Dad. Daughter brag Ball's name. I love this.
More! I need to catch up. Well, I mean, we might play more of this. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do. Like, I certainly want to know what happens to the dads.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to go back and if it's possible to pick up from where we were before.
I'm pretty sure it is because we were saving throughout.
And all of our dads. Aw, that's
Aw.
cute. Yeah, I mean, because we could do like a second date with all of them.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, if we really want to see
The ending for all of them,
Yeah.
we could do that, yeah.
But I definitely think if we are going to do this, we should at least do one more date with everyone else. Oh.
A nice cheese board.
Get rid of the stash.
But he has a shirt open and his pants unzipped. And lots of cheese.
That was totally like,
Exercise regularly, I don't know. Well, I guess that's it. That's all the dads.
But a cheesy ending. Yeah, I kind
Yeah.
of want to see if it's the same way with the other ones. Like with
That
if
it was
it's-
a pun. It was a pun.
That went right over my head. Oh my god! Always help a friend. Let's see what. Oh hey! Epilogue.
Yeah, we
epilogue.
could totally.
Hugo Day 3.
We can go back to Dad's book name. And this one. Before we go in Hugo Day 3.
Oh, wait, Matt Day 1. Yeah, okay, that is where we left off. I can
Yeah.
trash these if you want.
No, don't throw them away. But we can load that save.
Honestly. Yeah, okay, cool. That actually
Yeah.
is really awesome.
So maybe next week we'll do this. More of this. I'm not sure. We'll have to discuss. I'm glad you love our channel, Cadillac.
Yay!
Who's your daddy?
All of them. They are all my adoptive dads now.
Hugo Daddy is good daddy. Okay.
I feel like you're missing A in there, but
No.
you went.
I feel like I definitely want to see what happens with Frank.
I don't know. We got a C on Matt. That was.
Yeah.
You can be his. Oh boy. Don't they all have? Yeah, they all have babies.
Yeah, they're all dads.
They all have babies.
They all have babies. I don't know what happens with Robert. Robert seems to maybe not have a kid, but like maybe estranged.
Maybe
from
he
child or
had a
something.
kid.
Yeah. But I believe they're all
Just
dads.
like we had a husband.
We did have a husband.
Just break our heart a little bit.
All right. But I think because we ended, that's the end of the stream, right?
Yeah. I mean, my throat's gonna like just die if I
Yeah.
have to read too
I have
much
to read more.
I mean, I am more than happy to come back and continue with
Yes.
more
More
dads.
Dream Daddy.
Trouble past. I got that.
Yeah, I got that he had a troubled past.
Like the thing with Kirsten is I'm just really curious what that whole deal is. Like,
I think he's just cheating on his wife.
maybe she's cheating on him instead. I mean, maybe. No,
I
that'd be
think
so
they're all
weird.
cheating.
Yeah, he's the only one that's still like in a relationship
Yeah.
right now. Okay.
Bye,
you for joining
Cadillac.
us.
Thanks for joining us. Have a possum day. Love it. But yeah. So this is the last stream for this week. But you should come back Monday because my brothers are going to be playing. I'm not entirely actually sure what they're playing on Monday.
Did they?
They've been playing Kerbal Space Program, but I think they're going to switch it up and play something else. And on Tuesday, it's non-committal Tuesday, so I can't really commit to anything, but someone will be playing. Actually, never mind. I can't commit to things. I'm pretty sure Zach and Malcolm are going to be messing with some VR games, which is going to be
VR
interesting.
again.
Yeah. Hopefully, there were
That's-
issues with making it work last week, so hopefully they can figure it out, and they will be playing some VR stuff for everybody. And then on Wednesday, I will be here with Alan, who's Skynet's lawyers, in the chat, and we're going to either finish Sundered or play more XCOM 2. Or both. Potentially both. Because I have the final boss to beat in Sundered, which is so hard. And we've been playing XCOM 2. And then on Thursday, Alan will be here, most likely with Malcolm, playing probably a game that either is about lasers or it's about lore.
Or both.
Or both, yes, potentially both. I believe that they're going to be playing Dragon Age Inquisition, which Alan has sunk like at least 200 hours in already. So.
Only 200?
At least, I said.
Okay.
And then Friday, I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen. Maybe we're gonna be dating some more dads. But you'll have to check it out. You can keep updated on our Twitter, which is Schmuckco. You could also follow each of us on our Twitters or Instagram. If you go to our website and you go to About Us, there's a bunch of links and everything. And you can find all about us. Yeah. Until next
Scare
time.
little blurbs.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining.